Alice 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Hello and welcome to your hump day. We're all very excited about it because today we play a little game called Bridge the Gap. We have some stuff to give away too. I mean, there's some excitement today. Napa Valley Wine Train. We've got, we have tickets later in the day and throughout the day for Benson the Boone.
The Boone.
Yeah. Benson the Boone, everyone. But we continue to mine the gold over at 95.7 The Game, which is our little brother station. They do sports down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to, Mark Willard is on today. He's actually Dibbs, who was on last week's partner. Willard and Dibbs.
Yeah, he's cool.
Sam was talking a big game yesterday.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. This is going to be his third time in a row.
Yeah.
And he has been pretty definitive in his wins.
He has.
But he came in here yesterday when I was doing stuff after the show and was like, who am I beating tomorrow? I said, Willard. He's like, oh, can't wait to smash the floor with him. I'm like, you got to be a little less cocky. That's not going to be good.
Yeah.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, people got to do their thing.
Yeah, a little swagger. Nothing
I'm not
wrong
a
with
fan.
that.
Well,
I'm not a fan unless you're that, like, I liked when Deion Sanders talked crap because he could always back. I love when an MC, I don't even know the guy, but a rapper on stage who tells you he's the best alive. You're like, all right. I love it.
well, I'm not going to get in a fight with you about it.
When you're a nerd on Survivor, you should probably zip it.
Yes.
When you're
Rizzo.
Sam Loveman doing, quiz games, you probably, I don't know, tone it down a little. But I don't mind it. It's fine.
Well, it is part of, they have to be into competitions down there. That is kind of the basis for what they do.
At one time, there was a guy, the
Games.
most famous man in the world was an S-talker. That was his thing. Muhammad Ali was world
Like a butterfly,
famous,
sting like a bee.
widely known, and the biggest part of his game was his mouth.
Yeah.
Talking it up.
Yep.
Selling the fight.
He was.
So, all right, Sam, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Sam is technically undefeated. He came on. He was one of the first people we had on. There's a few other kids down there, down the hall that you'd be able to pull from. Like there's been a few people who've been like, so, how do you get on there? Everyone's been on there. Yeah, I was talking to somebody in the hall yesterday who's a guy I see every day, and I am sure I've been told his name and I do not know it. But I'm like, oh, that's a guy from the game. So don't worry, we can dig deeper. Oh, the problem is we're running out of Gen Xers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I'm going to try and get Pat to come in.
At some point, the game will probably have to be shelved and we'll have to do something else because we are not able to bring people in. There is no easy,
way to make that happen.
It'd be fun. It was always fun when we did it before, but we are in a different place now. And the location is...
It's hard to park, and there's also layers of security. We should probably try it. We'll try it and see, but it's a big commitment from somebody who's coming in. Like if I'm going to ask someone to come in, I want to hand them a prize, win or lose, as a thank you.
Yeah, I think, we have that email set up now, Sarah and Vinnie at Odyssey.com. If you're listening and you think, hey, I can come into the city, I could do it, go ahead and email me.
Tell us who you're playing for.
Yeah.
Are you a Gen Xer or are you a Zillennial?
Yeah, and wow me with your knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just another layer. Anyway, but we have really torn through this building. That is for sure. So that's today at 8:00. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm nervous. I feel like I get a little bit, amped up for these games.
I've always felt like whether it's the news I'm doing or in particular the games we play, I feel like a pitcher. Like which pitch in my repertoire am I throwing this in this moment? And sometimes you look at a question and you go, I'm looking at the guy, I'm looking at the question, I think this is the one, and then you get burnt.
Yeah.
And other times you're like, yes.
Well, even as you and I were working on the questions yesterday, we debated back and forth. I have the 5, they're ready to go. We made our final call on this. But it's, when you have the sports guys, it's really hard to do any sports questions. Because,
I mean, it's not fair.
Well, it's just, right. I just feel like.
They'd have to be super hard.
Right. Totally obscure or something. I mean, I can't
There's
imagine.
plenty of stuff to talk to people about besides sports. We're good.
Yeah.
We got stuff.
Yeah.
We came up with questions.
We did. And actually, it was a good exercise because we came up with a lot of potential future questions, which is always a good thing. Things take time, you guys. It's like really hard work coming up with the questions for the game and everything. And actually, our Zillennial has to do it on her own.
I work alone.
Do you? I was thinking that Sarah and Tiana, who sit right outside, and we're both good competitors, they could be a help in that.
No, yeah, I'm lying. They've definitely helped me.
Oh, good.
I
They made me
didn't-
a little sheet. Actually, almost all my questions from last week were recommendations from them.
Oh, that's great.
That is perfect. 'Cause, I mean, I don't know. I think Tiana did as well, but Sarah studied. Like she came in very quiet but very prepared.
You know, Tiana wrote a sheet. These are people who work here, and they played the game, and they sit out right outside there, and they're trying to do their work while we're being clowns right behind them.
Our job
the
is to
whole
be
time.
clowns.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
But I know they're trying to do their work. Anyway, so I try to leave them alone, but Tiana is someone who came in on her day off.
Yes.
To play our game. And so one of the many things she does is, as an employee here, she sent out a note saying, it's time to nominate the
Game changer.
whatever it is. And I wrote
inspirational.
her back. Because now I have now accessed the Odyssey portal for like a month straight. It's a miracle. I've never done it. It's never lasted this long. I always get locked out.
Is it because you are going on there so often?
It's because what I figured out is I just do it all through a different browser so that it's not tied to my Gmail.
Got it. Total separate thing.
Anyway, so I look at my email and there she is, and she's said, it's time to and I wrote her back and I said, I nominate you. You came in on your freaking day. Like, how radio heroic is that?
It was incredible.
Like,
she
I don't
was
know
off.
that we made a big enough deal about that.
I know.
On her day off,
She got her
set
ass
an
handed to
alarm
her.
and trucked it into the city for our game.
Early, right? I don't know what time she normally gets here. I guess she gets here probably around 8. But yeah, that's dedication. And she lost that day, which was like a double whammy.
Yep. So, anyway,
you know what, Tiana?
Here,
You are a game changer.
you're the best.
Around.
Nothing's ever gonna keep me down.
And we're not trying to torture you guys. I know you're working, but we're clowns. We just said it.
I know.
That's what we do.
Well, what's funny is we live in our own little world. Like we're in here, la, 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 doing our thing. And then you walk out and you kind of like having a conversation as you're exiting the room. And then you look up and down the hall at all the people who are quietly working at their computers. And I can still hear Vinny, through the wall.
Of course you can.
It's crazy.
Well, that's this new work model, the shared space.
That's right.
Nobody has space. We all share it.
I will say, I know a lot more people that work at this company than I did before.
No, the communist method does, in fact, integrate
Create community.
Yes, absolutely. It works.
I think they like our whimsy in the halls.
Do you?
I do. I
Well,
hope
they
so
work
because
at a radio station.
I'm
Yeah.
always singing, and I definitely don't treat this place like a normal office.
By the way,
No.
and I believe I chose the right move, but there I am on the street, and I was like 2 minutes ahead of schedule today,
Oh, well.
which I've
You
got
did seem slightly early
Yeah, I know,
today,
like
yeah.
I know where I'm supposed to be. There's
Yep.
this one lady that crosses the garage door. Her and I meet at the garage, the downstairs. She's walking and I'm driving.
Oh.
And I pull up, and every day there she is. And I expect to see her, and I give her a little wave, and I let her walk by, and then I open the garage. Happens almost daily. Today I was 2 minutes ahead, and as I'm making my turn, there's Bob crossing the street.
I had a feeling it was you.
And I was gonna honk, and then I went, it's 5 a.m. on the streets of San Francisco. I should probably just ST bleep you. So I didn't honk.
That's so crazy. I had this crazy. I was crossing the street and I just felt Vinny energy in the air.
Oh.
I was like, I think he's in one of these cars.
Nobody vibes like Vinny. It is true.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I was late. So
Oh, is that what was going on? 'Cause I was a minute or two early. You were a minute or two late. There it is.
Whoop.
Star-crossed. Or something.
Thanks for not honking.
Yeah,
So
I
you
didn't-
didn't see.
I missed my normal
Oh, I
lady,
see.
but I did see Bob. That was it.
She made up for it.
Well, you know, I like to check on the lady and make sure if she's not getting hit by any cars coming through. I
Yes.
stop and wait,
Mm.
and she's cruising. I don't know where she's walking to or what she does.
Did you take
Every
a
day.
Waymo?
I did.
Where does it drop you that you have to now walk and cross streets and stuff?
It drops me on
Somewhere
Kearney.
safe.
Yeah.
On what?
On Kearney,
Okay,
but
It-
just a little ways down.
I see. So you never mind.
It
Who
doesn't
cares?
matter.
I'm just trying to picture how you come in, but I guess I can see it.
She came from the place where all the people park to my eye, and I was making the turn. But I saw her and was like, oh, what do I do?
There's Bob.
I want to get out of the car and say, hey!
I was like, I wonder if this car could run me over if they wanted.
Nah.
They seem a little impatient. I recognize them.
I feel that vibe.
Anyway, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Artemis 2 plus, the next scandal for the New England Patriots.
Oh.
It's a good one.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very scandalous. I mean, I'm smiling, but I am kind of like, you got to be kidding me.
I've heard nothing of this. So
Oh,
this is
it's
really
it's big.
interesting. Okay, good. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I can't wait.
It's big for a couple people, actually.
Oh,
Yikes.
this is so fun.
Yeah. So we'll do that in a second. KLLC HD1, San Francisco. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Oh, you guys, it's our favorite song. It's Alex Warren, Ordinary on Alice 97.3. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. It's Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Survivor's on tonight. None of us will watch it today, but I am definitely angling for that for tomorrow. We have tickets for the Napa Valley Wine Train all week long. We're doing it at 8 a.m. This is an old-fashioned radio call-in contest. You pick up your phone, you dial a number.
What's a phone?
You're carrying it with you
Oh.
everywhere you go. We just call it a phone. We just don't use it as a phone. We're just going to look for caller number 9. It's amazing. Courtesy of the Napa Valley Wine Train. Very posh. 8:05. We'll do that right before we play Bridge the Gap. You can text us or call us. Use your phone like a phone. 800-400-3697. And email us anytime, Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com. That's sort of the general business.
Whatever.
Email, right? Whatever you got on your mind. If you want to go long form or send a picture or video, you can't do that. We can't take those via text.
They can email them.
Yeah, just email us.
Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com.
Did I not say that?
You might have.
You did.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't. Because I get it mixed up. Because we also have a badadvice973 at gmail.com, which is where I can scroll through everybody's problems. A couple good ones this week.
Good.
But I'm still open for business. I have not made the final decision. So if you've got something you have a question about or something you need solved, we got you. Badadvice973 at gmail.com. Okay. First off, everyone's all excited about Artemis 2. It's just incredible what's going on. They're on their way home right now. I looked up at the moon this morning and tried to just picture what it was like floating around in the capsule.
It's
Time to
exciting.
leave the capsule if you dare.
And I'm really happy to see that this has sort of reinvigorated people's
Interest.
attention towards it. Yeah, because the space station doesn't have that same.
No, just always up there, bored with it, whatever.
It's great.
We only hear about it when something goes horribly wrong or someone's stuck up there for a year or.
You're trying
This
to
was
grow.
supposed to be 10 days. It's been a year. I'm in space prison.
But look, we grew a blade of Kentucky bluegrass up here. Well, okay.
That is
but
saying something.
It is, and I don't know if they've done that, but it's like those micro.
I was like, oh, that sounds good.
Moves forward. These
Right.
slow moving experiments. But Artemis.
Yeah,
the
Artemis is
photos,
happening.
If you haven't seen them, and I know we talked about them yesterday, but the one with the moon and the Earth right behind it is it's great. I love it.
So they're having some fun up there, and they did an 80s sitcom style intro where they're just having fun. They're just
I don't know
filming
what
each
that
other.
is.
It's where they introduce each cast member. As there's someone and they're making some move and laughing, and it's their name as this person. So go
cute.
ahead and roll it. I'll just read. So now they're all waving at the camera. Featuring Reed Wiseman, Commander. Victor Glover, Pilot. Christina Koch, Mission Specialist. Rise, Zero Gravity Indicator. It's a little stuffed animal. Jeremy Hansen, Mission Specialist. And now there's some antics of them there in the cab. There's some exercise that's about to happen. It just shows how they're taking. Oh, by the way, he's going right into her hair. She's floating above him. Oh.
From bad 80s sitcom when they introduced the cast of characters. So that's why we all did those.
You didn't need to explain it, Holmes. That was great.
Isn't that funny?
Super fun.
Just so cute.
So the stuffy is some kid's stuffy.
They call it it was, I think they had it sitting there so they would know when they hit no gravity, it would rise up and not smash anyone in the face.
Some kid down here on Earth is watching his own stuffy be up there with them.
Some kid in the Bay Area. That was the Bay Area.
I saw the picture of the kid,
He was an
where
Oakland
he was
kid,
from.
right?
Yeah.
Did he sew the thing? Like, what do you mean? He just said this would be a good thing to
He must
use
know
for it?
someone.
They had
who
a
knows
contest
someone.
or something, I think,
there it
to
is.
design it. He's from Mountain View, California, actually. His name's Lucas G.
Oh.
Second grader.
I put the video up on the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page. I love it.
It'll make you laugh this morning.
The most dangerous part of the mission is coming up. So I really feel like I'm attached to these people. We've been watching them. They're having fun up there. Like, I just,
Well, yeah.
nothing but positivity being sent from my let's all just focus our positivity on their re-entry, because that's the tough part. And I think, is that happening tonight?
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah,
I'll have
it's
it
pretty
soon.
soon.
One of the things I saw, and I believe I saw it when we were here, so I wasn't able to stop and look it up and confirm it. I believe the guy on the left, what's his name? The black guy?
Glover is his last name.
Yeah. Whoever he is, whichever.
They're all good looking too.
They're all good looking.
Really.
But I saw a picture of his daughter wearing a shirt with his face on it. It's a video, actually. And it was one of those TikToks where she's like, when your dad is piloting the moon mission, and it's her, she like has a dance or whatever, but she's a cute little thing. And I thought, that is really cool. Like, imagine how proud you'd be of your dad, and imagine how proud you'd be of your daughter wearing a shirt with your face on it.
Oh, it's Victor Glover, by the way. She is cute. I love her hair. Yeah.
And by the way, re-entry will be on Friday around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Oh.
So, 5 o'clock our time, in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of San Diego.
Oh, nice.
So,
AM or PM?
PM.
5 p.m.
Oh,
So
that's
that little girl is his
quite a
little
long
girl.
journey back.
Sorry?
That little girl is his little girl?
I assume so.
Yeah, me too.
The furthest separated father-daughter. Love can reach across hundreds
Super
of thousands
cool.
of miles.
It's freaky. They're coming back right now at a speed of 200,000 miles an hour. Like,
They are?
that was what I heard this morning.
That seems fast.
Well,
that seems too fast.
Even on the rocket ship takeoff, I didn't hear that. But as they're approaching 10,000 miles per hour, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
So crazy.
But that was with all the boosters
Yes.
firing at once. So I don't
To
know.
get them off the planet, to get them away
I
from
am
the gravity.
mistaken. So when they re-enter, they'll be at 25,000 miles per hour, not 250.
I was going to say, because I think that
I added a zero.
Is the how far away is the moon? I was going to say that so they'll be back in an hour. Like, isn't it like a couple 100,000 miles away?
Oh my God. Are you
good
doing
point.
math? Are you kidding me?
I just thought, over the course of an hour, I don't think it's that far away.
The moon is 238,900 miles away.
Okay, so we'll see them in an hour and a half, let's say. They got to slow down a little bit.
Eventually, who knows? We might be able to do that.
That would be great.
Do you have the story about Carol?
No.
Oh, they are on the dark side of the moon, and they discovered this crater, and they requested from NASA, the astronauts, if they could name it after one of the astronauts' wife who passed away, Carol.
Oh.
And they named it after her.
Oh,
it's the
Carol.
sweetest
The
thing.
Carol crater.
Hmm. He gave her the moon.
Oh my God.
And when they announced it, her name spelled a little differently, so they were like CARROLL.
Oh, ARROLL.
Double R, double L.
Yeah.
That's I like it.
Yeah.
I love
The
it.
Carol crater.
This is just such a wonderful thing.
The whole thing is
Yeah.
wonderful.
Well, these guys have been training together for years. Like, they've been, this crew has been together a long time, so they have a, very
They have
close relationships.
excellent rapport. I suppose you'd need that. You'd need to know a person, and if someone annoys the out of you, you don't want to be locked in a tiny little capsule for a week straight, 10 days straight, whatever it is.
It would be really weird. And I do understand you might have to. You have to do what's right for your mental health. But to be at that point in your career and be like, I can't, not with this mofo. I
Right.
can't do it. I just can't.
I
There's
was
no way.
wondering about that on the space station, because you spend that much time with people in close confined quarters, you're going to get annoyed with people.
Oh, yes.
The Russian dude who farts all the time. It's like, go on the other side of the space station.
What? They smell like vodka.
Well, they're all eating the same stuff, so they'll all smell the same.
Yeah. Hopefully their spacesuits have like some kind of carbon filter. That would be good. Let's keep the stinkiness out. Okay, are you guys ready?
I'm dying to hear this. I think it's a gag on me, right? This
is
isn't real.
not a gag on you. Here is your headline.
Okay.
New England Patriots Mike Vrabel, that is their new head coach, newish. New England Patriots Mike Vrabel and top New York Times NFL reporter Diana Rossini hold hands and hug at luxury hotel. Which you go, okay, they shook hands and hugged each other in the lobby. No. They are in, let me find this thing here. They're at the Ambiente in Sedona, Arizona. It's a boutique resort set against the breathtaking Brins Mesa mountain range. It is pretty. I'm looking at the view from there.
I bet.
From their rooftop deck, accessible only from their hotel room. Page 6 is reporting this. These photos appear to show the New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel and the New York Times top NFL reporter. They are standing together, face to face, holding hands on top of their hotel room on this kind of observation deck. And then they're hugging and looking out toward the incredible view. They're watching the sunset views. Do you want to look at the long shot over here?
Well, the first question I have is, are there NFL meetings in Arizona right now?
Yeah, this is when the NFL has their annual owners meetings and go over
Here they are looking
new rule
out.
changes.
She's in black right there.
Wait, why is this bad?
Well,
Because they're both married.
Oh,
And neither of them, they are not with another part of their party.
No,
they
they
may be
are-
having talks in Arizona, but they are not with their group. They are alone together at some
that is a
$2,200 a night hotel.
Yeah, that's a romantic getaway. There's no other way to describe it. But I asked about the meetings because I do know sometimes they have. Normally, the coaches aren't they don't need to be there. These meetings are the owners deciding what kinds of things. How are we going to get 18 games instead of 17? Are we going to change the kicking rule or not? Whatever. How do we grow the sport?
A Page 6 source says that the pair, both married to other people, this is Mike Vrabel, the head coach of the New England Patriots, and her name is Diana Rossini, and they're calling her the top reporter for was it the Times? Yeah, New York Times. So
okay, she's a pretty lady. She's young. A lot younger than him. Oh no, she's 43.
and he's 50.
She looks very young.
Yeah, she's a tiny little thing compared to him too. He's a big guy. Oh, she's lovely.
She's Italian, you may notice.
Rossini, yeah.
Well, and the nose.
I did notice the nose. I like the nose. I think she's beautiful.
No, but I have two daughters who are like, are we Italian? Are we going to get the nose?
Aw.
You're
Does either one of
also
them have the nose?
Guatemalan, and you might not get the nose. So just take it easy.
Just be okay with whoever you turn out to be. The pair, both married to other people, had breakfast on the patio of the hotel restaurant around 10:30 in the morning, Saturday, March 28th, before spending a leisurely hour or so together at the pool and lounging side by side in a hot tub. They were spotted again that evening on the private rooftop of one of their bungalows, one of the hotel's bungalows, which feature glass walls offering panoramic views of the Red Rock formations. The roofs are only accessible from the two-person bungalows, which cost up to, it looks like they're around $2,200 a night.
What about this picture of them lounging at the pool?
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They say they spent about an hour at the pool and then we're sitting together side by side in like the hot
Yeah,
tub.
they're not trying to hide this.
No.
So they must have, we may not have heard that they've given their partners notice, but you'd think that they'd given their partners notice considering that they're publicly very much together.
Let's see. They both insist they were there with friends and say they simply weren't visible in the pictures. And that she says she was staying at the hotel during a hiking trip with two female friends. The coach drove up to Sedona for the day with another friend, and they all drove back to their own hotel some 2 hours away after hanging out with Rossini and her gang. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. They're not kissing or anything.
Well,
And
You
also
wanna come
maybe
up
they're
and check out the view from my
maybe they're
hotel room?
separated.
I know you're very forward thinking, Bob, so it's nice of you to, but I don't think any partner is going to be like, wait a
No.
minute, you are pictured,
Arms around each other.
are like
They're
that is
You're not allowed to hug anybody
It's-
else.
They're not just hugging.
they're embracing.
Yes, they
Bob.
are.
Look
They're
at this
literally
picture.
just hugging, and they are like holding each other's hands in preparation or after finishing a
they've
hug.
got their fingers laced together.
Yeah.
They're standing facing each other on the rooftop. I mean,
That's the
if-
worst picture that this person could get after stalking them is that their hands are touching.
Yes.
I don't
So,
know.
Look, if they aren't doing the deed, they certainly look like they are. I can see why everyone is thinking that this might be happening. Now, maybe their partners go, yes, we believe you.
I think the main reason I'm giving the benefit of the doubt is because why would they be as so stupid as to be having an affair out in public
Because-
in the city when the whole NFL is in town?
Have you not ever had that feeling where you can't not do what you're about to do? Like, yeah, the feeling
Can't you
where
just
like,
do it inside?
we have to. This
well, they're
is
not banging on the rooftop. You know, they did that down below, and
And I
now
think
they're just up top.
absolutely necessary right now.
And they think they were in private.
Yeah, I mean,
They don't
they're-
realize
Well, that's
someone's got
okay.
a
So they
telephoto
either
lens.
think they're in private, then why aren't there pictures of them kissing? Or they think they're in public and
Let me ask you a question. This is
She's so great.
To Bob.
You know what? She makes you think it.
well, I appreciate her for this, but I'm going to ask. So Susan is photographed with some lady you do not know. They are on the roof of a hotel. They are hugging. Both have both arms around each other, and that's the photo you see. Are you like, I'm going to ask about this and just whatever he says, I'll go with? Or do you not even ask? Are you like, they're not doing anything. It's fine.
what are you saying? You see a picture like this and you're immediately getting divorced?
No, I didn't say that. Absolutely not. But I would have a deeper understanding of the story, I imagine, in my situation where I would go, you didn't tell me you were going with the coach of the Patriots to some hotel?
Well, maybe
You
they
told me
did,
you
though.
Maybe they did, but I'm trying to ask you, do you even ask? Are you so trusting that you don't even ask?
Well, what I'm saying is that we don't know if their partners knew that they were at this hotel.
But answer the
if they're
question.
separated or what?
Right.
So, like, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to these people. That's all I'm saying. And I would give the benefit of the doubt to the love of my life as well.
They're definitely doing it, in my humble opinion.
I believe so too.
But I guess we'll see.
And there's, pardon me.
It's good for the show if they're doing it, by the way.
There are pictures going back to his previous team. Have you seen these?
Yes.
He's
Younger. Not that much. I mean, it's
No,
like
but
2017, 2018.
he's got the old logo on though. So this is a few years ago, and she's interviewing him.
Yep.
So they've known each other. This may be a
Well,
thing.
she's a top NFL reporter.
Mhm. Anyway, that's
As a
It's-
top NFL reporter who's been in the business this long, she knows better than to randomly be holding hands with Mike Vrabel on the rooftop deck of his private villa, his private bungalow
Mhm.
at a $2,200 a night hotel in the middle. Like, this place is romantic looking.
907 was Coldplay in Arizona performing when the NFL coach.
They
and
were.
the
They were on another
reporter-
rooftop, and they had their camera trained on, on the Kiss cam. All right, I'm out of time. What's coming up, Vin?
that story is so delicious.
I
There's
know.
so much underneath
Nom, nom,
it.
nom, nom, nom.
Oh my gosh, I can barely. Social media and your kids and more after these.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Check out the Alice 973 Instagram for video reels and pics from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show daily, plus links to all our personal profiles.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jam Bar, an organic, real food energy bar with gluten-free grains and no processed sugars or oils. Buy Jam Bars at stores including Whole Foods, Safeway, Nugget, Molly Stone's, and Good Earth Markets. Jam Bar.
Jam bar.
Delicious.
Jam on it.
Jam on and on and on it.
Here's what's happening. Mostly sunny today and warm. Could see 80 in some places.
Goodness.
The rain starts tomorrow, though, depending on where you're at, and will continue through Sunday.
Yay.
I have a question for Bob as we get started here. She's fianced and will be marrying sometime later this year. I have a family wedding coming up. I think it's in May. And I was looking at not the menu. What is that? The invite. I'm
The
looking at
menu.
Whatever. Who knows? I don't know. All this stuff I got to do now that I'm grown up or whatever. I'm looking at this menu.
Invitation.
Right. And it says blah, blah, blah on this day and blah, blah, blah at this time and blah, blah, blah at this location. And for those of you who can't make it, you can log into our, it said something like reach out. We'll give you the address to watch the wedding.
Oh.
We'll be broadcasting it via Zoom.
Oh, what fun.
And I went. And then, so that's just a personal thing that I read and was like, okay. And then I was just reading about Vrabel, the cheater from the New England Patriots.
He's calling the claims laughable.
And they are laughable. Of course, those two aren't doing anything.
So not fun. That is not fun.
I mean, they're just on the roof hugging.
Right, just hugging,
because
holding
people
hands,
hug.
right,
Grown-ups do
sure.
that.
Yeah, their responses aren't very good, I have to admit.
Okay, so as I'm reading about her, they talk about her. She tweeted something like 2 years ago. 2 years ago today, I married my best friend, and Kev and I in front of and people on Zoom.
Oh.
And so I'm starting to see this trend now where people are broadcasting to some kind of spot, whether it's a website or a Zoom address, so that you can watch their wedding if you can't make the event. Is that something, being our youngest staff member and someone who's really on it, savvy, are you going to be doing that?
I haven't planned to live stream, but there will be plenty of content surrounding my wedding.
Content.
So there's going to be some Instagram, like a plan, right? Like, will you be doing it? Or
no, I have a friend, one of my friends who's an actor in LA. I requested her. She also edits and, she's creative.
She's an actor in LA.
Yeah. And she is going to be my content creator for the weekend.
Oh, you've hired a content creator.
As my wedding gift.
This is what you would do. You're busy. You're the bride. The people in the wedding party have their own thing. Like, I actually feel like the phrase, I hired a content creator for my wedding, it's kind of a no-do as soon as you hear it out loud.
I would feel super bad for you and your partner if you were sitting there doing the Instagramming all day.
Right.
I'd be like, you cannot in your wedding be online all the time.
Yeah. So she's going to be logged into your account, posting stuff throughout the day to your account. Is that correct?
I don't know how we're going to go about it, but everyone will get to see lots of things.
No,
It'll be really fun.
I thought it was super surprising when I saw it on the invitation for my family, and then hearing her say that and their little, the deeper story about Vrabel and this reporter, I just thought maybe that's the way people are doing it now. It's just normal to live stream it.
I think what's still normal is getting a videographer.
Yes.
But I looked at some of those and the videos they make, and they just didn't feel quite right. They still felt very like fake or. I just wanted to be very.
I would
very
watch.
us.
I would. None of us can go to your wedding, so I would go. I would go to the Zoom. I would watch that on Zoom. Just putting it out there if you wanted to stream the event.
Good to know.
Social media has become.
That's a no, by the way.
Well, did you thought about it and decided not to?
I haven't
or you
really thought
even
about live
Right.
streaming it. No.
I think maybe. after some further thought, she might go, that's the way to cover the whole thing. Then we have it. I don't know. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it. We could do a live broadcast from there. That would be fun.
We all
okay.
have to-
Alice, can you please fly us all to Michigan?
Northern Michigan.
To Northern Michigan at the end of the summer so we can, just host some events and have a live
That'd be
broadcast. Oh, I'd be totally into
I'm
it.
sure we've got a ton of listeners in Michigan.
Well, why don't we bring some listeners from here?
Oh, yeah,
We'll
we'll
make
fly
it,
in.
a
Okay.
contest. You can win a contest.
Alice Getaway.
I love it.
Social media has become a big part, an integrated part of our life. As you just
Yeah.
heard, there's a content creator already hired to handle Bob's wedding. So as your kids are coming up and you're saying, you guys can't be on Instagram, but then they watch you on Instagram nonstop and you give them the old, I'm the parent. Meanwhile, they're like, please, let me on there.
Right.
All my friends are on there. And I don't know what age you decide or how you're handling that, but here's something a lot of parents might not expect. A new report says banning kids from social media completely or using tracking apps are not always making kids safer. Researchers found that when kids feel watched or shut out, they tend to hide things instead of speaking up.
Oh.
That can make risky situations even worse. And I don't know how I've heard a lot of kids are so used to cameras being on them, they don't even notice them. But I can see how someone, and I've noticed my kids, there's cameras, 2 cameras at our little beach apartment. They're not in the bathroom or the bedrooms, but they are trained at spots that if someone broke into the house,
You'd know.
we'd
Right.
see them. You'd be not caught. And if we could ever find you, then we'd be able to say, that's the guy.
Right.
Then again, if you leave town, all right, you got us.
Or go to lunch. Just hard to find people.
Well, facial recognition, there seems to be a push against it. Anyway, I have absolutely seen my kid walk up to the camera and unplug it. Like just unplug it. Doesn't want it on.
Oh, when
And
she goes to the beach
Yeah.
apartment, she's just like, well, I'm going
I
to
don't want
unplug
that
that
on me. Yeah, and unplugs it. Okay.
What is she
It's
about
not
to do?
well, it's not for her. It's for but
Intruders.
Mhm. Anyway, the point being, I can see where we just assume everybody's comfortable with stuff and they're not always.
Mm.
So the study suggests trying to build trust with your kids instead of fully banning them. Focus the conversation around digital safety so you empower them to make good choices. I don't even know what age. What age would you allow your kids to get on social media?
I truly have to say I'm grateful I didn't have to make this kind of decision because it just was not. By the time they were in high school and it was starting to really happen, they both had accounts. And by the way, your kid, the account that your kid has, that's their dummy account that they put, fun stuff. And that's not their main account. That's what my kids told me.
After the fact.
Well, just that, you're not seeing like you can't believe what so-and-so put on their Instagram. I'm like, I follow them. I didn't see that. I follow all your friends.
Oh, Mom.
And they're like, oh yeah, that's not, it never even occurred to me. Of course they have more than one account.
Anyway,
I didn't have to make that decision, Vinny. It was so new and happened so gradually that by the time they were in high school, I'm sure they were on. I
think it's really interesting how people are deciding to manage this. I haven't really even talked to other parents. I do see some of the kids, like, remember caneperformance.com?
I sure do.
They had little kids and they've moved away since, but their kids are now through college. Like they grew up. And now I'm seeing them on Instagram and they're just friends and they whatever. So I follow them, but I wonder if they had accounts when they were in high school.
Right.
I wouldn't know. I didn't see any of it, but yikes. High school, Instagram, you say yeah?
Would I let my kids have it in high school? I think I would probably let them do most things that would otherwise inhibit them socially. Like if I can't have Instagram and everybody else has Instagram and they're like that weird kid who doesn't have it, I probably would let them have it.
That's it. That is an interesting point to be the one kid who doesn't have the thing everyone has. But, I honestly feel like there's always a pendulum. And while everybody's on it now, a lot of people will get off of it of their own volition.
I got a little hope for the future yesterday. I teach a class at the Academy of Art University, and when we start class, I ask every student to say, what's on your show today? Like, I have come into class with something topical that you would talk about if you were doing a show today. And yesterday, one of the students brought up screen time and how it's really bad, and that people that are aging to get out more and do stuff. And it started the whole conversation in the class. And like a lot of these kids, early 20s were on that boat. Like, yeah, we're spending way too much time on screen. So hopefully there's some hope there. That they're realizing it, and they're like, yeah, this is not good for us.
Vinny's reported that on numerous occasions, that the younger generation wishes that in social media wasn't a thing, that we weren't spending all our time on computers.
Yeah.
But we are.
It's no duh. I mean, honestly, it has become the hobby. It's become the thing you do when you're not doing something required of you. Mm-hmm. And it's not a hobby. It just isn't. It's nothing.
Well, why not?
It just isn't. There's nothing.
I don't think that's
walking
true.
Around trying to create situations where you can take a photo of
that is definitely a hobby.
and-
Like, photography is a hobby, so why isn't posting your photography a hobby?
Okay, we're gonna have to agree to disagree, because to me, you're creating this thing that is like in competition with what everyone else has created. I don't know. It feels like an interest that is. It takes away from the time that you.
I
can
don't
spend
disagree
doing
with that.
things.
You can definitely fall into being very performative and living your life in a fake manner. And I don't want to live like that, but that doesn't mean it's not a hobby.
Let me ask you this.
If people like doing it.
If you take the settings away and you turn off the likes thing, so your kid is now posting, but they'll never know how many likes they got because you've turned it off. Does that change it from performative? Because that is what happens.
You're
People
asking
are like,
for online applause.
I want approval.
Mm-hmm.
And response.
And like my kids, unfortunately, I don't know what they'll grow up to be, but when they first make their first post, they're going to go, my dad gets thousands of likes. Why don't I get that many? Well, because you're a kid and you're not doing a radio show for 30 years in a big, giant
market,
city.
Right.
But that would be one of my concerns is I bet they would go, 4 likes?
What do I have to do to get more likes? Like, it just feels, okay, you know what? And as I'm thinking about this, you're right. It is a hobby. To me, it's not a hobby we should be encouraging our kids to have. Mm-hmm. They should be, like, to me, hobbies are artful or athletic or, whatever they might be. They aren't just staring at a screen and, like, trying to figure out ways to get people to comment and like their photos. But you're right. It is a hobby.
I just think about, if you're a musician, you want people to hear your music and you want people to like it.
So you're featuring your hobby that you're working on all the time and you get something good. Now you're posting and sharing that. I feel like that's different than I'm just walking around the world trying to create things to put on my Instagram.
Yeah, I agree with you. Totally.
In the book that you're now reading that I've already finished and kind of somehow fell into rereading. Are
you going to stick with it and reread the whole thing?
I'm rereading it.
Which book?
It's called The Secret of Secrets.
Mm-hmm. It's a Dan Brown book.
He's the Da Vinci Code guy.
Yeah. There's a point in this story where he is on this tower and this couple, they actually say we're having an Instagram wedding or a honeymoon, and they're taking photos everywhere they go. They're posting these photos of them of the locations they've gone.
She is an influencer, and they ask the guy, the main character in the book, to take pictures. Hey, you take some pictures, and they will let me try this. Oh, let me look and make sure those are okay. Like, she's really gets quite demanding of him.
And I realize because I'm not grown up with social media, and I like it. I don't love it. I don't need it.
Right.
But I like it. I wouldn't want to go on an Instagram honeymoon. But young people, I bet, do.
Yeah.
And you've hired someone to post. So I think that's
create content.
This is just the change of the generations.
Yep.
And we just got to accept it.
Well, we are the old people now, Vin.
Mm-hmm.
The people of today have their own ideas.
Speaking of.
Yes.
They say here, this is a snack from the South. or you're really old. I never did this. I'm not really old.
I love snacks.
I'm not from the South. But you might be familiar with peanuts in your Coca-Cola.
Yep.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
You are from the South.
Yeah.
You're trapped. You're caught. You said, we're not the South.
I said we are the
No, they're
South.
south of the Mason-Dixon
Yeah,
line.
we are the
Oh.
South. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but
It feels north because it does seem like it's right up there, but
it adds a little salt to the Coke.
They say here, this is a thing. They call it a farmer's Coke.
Oh,
I've
That's
never
what you
heard the
called it?
term, but no, I just
People would put peanuts in their cola, and it's going viral right now. People in Japan are now enjoying the peanuts in cola snack. You hadn't had it. The Coke still tastes like Coke. The peanuts still taste like peanuts, but it's that salty sweet thing that people are into.
yeah, the nuts are good after you drink the Coke.
they're like soaked with
Yeah.
Coke.
Yeah.
So you put nuts in your Coca-Cola, and you've got a farmer's Coke. They say, beware, it's a choking hazard.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's Southern boba.
You want that?
I don't, but I probably wouldn't hate it, knowing me.
I've stopped drinking Coke. I'll have a Coke Zero like maybe once a week.
Yeah.
But that is, if you talk to people, they'll say that's one of the biggest sugar offenders you could possibly
It's a Coca-Cola.
is one Coke. And the people who drink 6, their doctor is going to have a field day with them at some point in their life. Because that's so much sugar. Your intake is through
You know
the
what's
roof.
great? Water.
Try it.
I love water.
Our text number is 800-400-3600.
Oh, so many opinions of things here. Let's see here. 623 Sarah, you've obviously never been in a relationship with a photographer. They spend a ton of time trying to get the perfect shot. It's no different than the influencers trying to get their great post.
I do like what you said about, I mean, if you're just making stuff because you want people to like it, that's not a good reason to make art.
But you're right. It is a hobby. Like you can spend your whole day trying to dream up scenarios where you're going to get some likes off something you post.
I'll tell you something, because I have, especially here in California and even more so in Southern California, I have buddies who have, like one friend, his daughter started making posts at 13 and they were racy. And he was like, what do I do about it?
Well, that's what gets likes.
And none of his friends can look at her page. None of us. And it's not that he said that. It's that as much as I like his daughter, those are too racy for me to be going like.
That's a 13-year-old, right?
I
You can't like them.
I can't even follow this person. It's too. But that's one of the fears is that, and I don't mean it's just girls, but for a young girl to be like, here's my butt, and all the young boys to be like, now you gotta, that's how you get that number.
The key is that your value that you feel in yourself cannot be determined by the amount of likes you get
Shouldn't
and
be
the comments
attached
you
to
got.
that.
There's nothing wrong with taking an awesome photo and enjoying having people like it and engage with it.
You're right.
But
There is nothing wrong with
But
that.
you shouldn't attach your self-esteem to that.
Right.
I do.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
Balance.
When you're 12.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've got the whole day, no job. You are just, and you're looking at everybody else's bikini hot shots.
That's the first place I heard of this, and I still to this day do not do it, never would, never will. He was explaining how his daughter said this person liked that person's photo but didn't like mine, and now they're doing this cross-referencing thing, and it gives them this social structure that they feel like they're at the bottom of. And I was just going, what are you talking about? And he's like, she knows that someone else liked this person's photo but didn't like hers, and that whole background double checking who's doing what is horrifying.
I had a dinner with my niece once, and she spent the entire dinner melting down because of just that situation. Somebody liked something and didn't like hers, and I'm like, really, let it go.
I remember when I was in middle school, we had MySpace, and it was all about who's in your top 8. And, if you if a friend wronged you, you'd secretly remove them from your top 8, and then they would notice. And
Oh my
Of course
God.
they would.
yeah,
It's like the speed dial on that Seinfeld episode. If you remember
I
that.
don't remember that.
408. I streamed my wedding and got some really cool pictures with people who couldn't make it because they were on vacations. So they took pictures from vacations and on the beach, etc., having a drink, toasting us. It was so cute.
that's
That
really
is fun.
sweet.
That is really cute.
510. Why can't anyone from the show go to Bob's wedding? Is it not on a Saturday? What did Maddie do?
It's
Maddie,
far
what
away.
you do?
I have a lot of obligations this year already. I'm not gonna be able to make it.
I would love to watch the live stream.
I would
and
watch the live
certainly
stream.
will.
And
like,
I would only know Bob and Susan if he's sitting at her wedding going.
I'm gonna like everything.
You better.
Like,
Otherwise, my self-esteem's going to
yeah,
plummet.
take a hit.
I always notice if Vinny doesn't like my post.
well,
You do?
I will like anyone I see. So if I didn't see it, that's why I didn't like it. What's coming up in the trash, Sarah?
Aubrey Plaza is pregnant, plus freedom and dating red
Wait,
flags.
what? Her husband
I
died.
know. as you love me. As long as you love me. Just love me. That's all I ask. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice Morning Show, Hump Day. We're an hour away from Bridge the Gap. We're all very excited about that. And 2 hours away from your first chance at Benson Boone tickets. Benson Boone
Get it
Boone
right,
is
Clarky.
coming to town. All this week, 905, 1205, and 505. We will deliver a code word. You take it to radioalice.com and enter it on the contest page. And you could win a pair of tickets to see Benson Boone on August 7th at SAP Center, courtesy of Golden Voice. He has one of those. Call or text us, 800-400-3697. Just weigh in. You know, everybody has opinions. At least share it. And then if you want to go long form, Sarah and Vinnie at Odyssey.com. Sarah with an H, Vinnie with an I-E. Odyssey is a made-up word. It's spelled A-U-D-A-C-Y. Odyssey. It's a sexy little word. So we begin with Mike Vrabel, who is the head coach of the New England Patriots and may or may not be having some kind of relationship with the top NFL reporter for the New York Times, Diana Rossini. He says that the viral photos of him and this NFL Insider reporter.
Oh, this is an update since you first did the story.
This is just what I found.
Okay.
Because I feel like his response is laughable, but he says the whole thing is laughable.
They were forced to comment on the photos that were taken of them hugging on top of a resort.
On top of a room, a bungalow, a private bungalow, 2 people alone on top of this roof looking out at the scenery. He says this doesn't deserve any further response.
Well,
drop it, everyone.
And I'm sure, just like Bob, Mrs. Vrabel went, you guys.
Come on, of course. They're just
people.
friends.
They're bros.
Linking hands.
They are bros.
Hanging out by the pool together. While photos appeared to show them alone, reports indicate they were in Arizona for professional reasons. Apparently about a 2-hour drive from where the professional reasons were happening. Vrabel was there for some kind of scouting visit and meetings, and Rossini for reporting. They were a part of a larger group of 6 people, they say. Diana herself describes the photos as misleading and lacking context, noting that NFL reporters frequently interact with sources outside of traditional stadium settings.
At sunset on the roof of their house.
The Athletic report, this guy is the executive director of that's a magazine, right? The Athletic, or maybe it's a website.
It's a
now.
website, and
Steve Ginsburg is his name. He supported Rossini, the woman, calling the photos misleading and reaffirming that the interactions were public.
All right.
A hotel in Sedona, Arizona that cost $2,200 a night. Maybe they're all rich people in the NFL. I'm sure they're staying at the poshest places. All right, so moving on. I just want to give you a little quick update. Survivor is obviously on TV tonight. Season 50 totally rocks. If you're not watching, I think we're maybe only 5 episodes in. You can catch up. It's so good.
I don't know what they call the term. They have this term, though, in athletics often, where there's almost a gimme game in front of you because the big one is 2 weeks away. And so they get caught and lose the easy game because they're too busy looking at the big one.
It's a trap game.
That's it.
Trap game.
Season 49 of Survivor sucked so bad that I quit Survivor.
That season.
Last season was so terrible. And this season, they've completely redeemed themselves. I don't know.
I think you're right. I think last season was a trap game. That's just such a great point.
It was just so bad. The whole
it was
freaking
badly
season.
cast. Everyone on it was stupid. I stand by that.
That's just my opinion, but I really feel like, wow, you guys fumbled leading into this season 50, which is incredible.
Well, there was, and even throughout, while season 49 was happening, they were constantly putting out stories about, you remember there was like a big scavenger hunt and all these things you could do. Like they were really gearing up for it. Which you can't really blame them, I guess, but you're right. Comparatively, last season blew. They were very much focused on this
That's the only way I can think
season.
of it is, how did you, because you didn't care about that season. You just wanted to
You
get
weren't
it over with.
focused on it, right?
Get this over with because 50 is going to be amazing.
The most exciting thing that happened last season was that guy who got bit on the foot by a snake.
And left, and he shouldn't have. He should
Right.
have said, hell no, I'm fine.
Oh, I got to get home. My wife's having a baby anyway. This is just clearly a sign.
They didn't give him a choice. They told him he had to leave.
They did. They were like, enough of this guy. We're busy with season 50. Just get him out. It's fine. Okay. Also on television tonight, the series premiere of The Testaments on Hulu. This is a sequel to The Handmaid's Tale, based on the book that was written, after The Handmaid's Tale. It stars Chase Infinity Payne, who is taking over the role of Agnes Hannah, the daughter of Elizabeth Moss's character. She is, I believe, the daughter in One Battle After Another.
She sure
Okay,
is.
So she's a good actress.
She's great.
Yeah. And this show is getting really solid reviews. I believe it will be more despair porn. I never did finish The Handmaid's Tale.
What?
I didn't go
You've
back for the
got
final
to be
season.
kidding me.
I know.
That was your favorite show.
For about 3 seasons it was, and then it got harder and harder and harder to watch. And just watching June be just a crazy person, I just thought, this isn't for me anymore. There's too many other shows on TV to watch. We're watching that show with Robin from CB Strike.
Yes.
There's a series of books, the Cormoran Strike books, and they've made them into these short, they boil them down into like a 3-episode sort of mini series. And she stars as Robin in them.
I cannot believe you fell off Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah, years ago. I never even went back and watched the final season.
I don't even think I finished the first season.
Oh, I love the first few seasons.
It was great, but it was
It's dark.
far too dark.
Despair
It's
porn.
way too dark for me.
Yeah.
Like my head, I don't need that before I go to bed at night. I don't need it.
And Margaret Atwood, who wrote the original books, like the original book basically, I think, ends with kind of the first season. So they just went on from there and put more stuff in.
I have a memory of the last thing I saw, and it was, and I don't know what season this happened in because I made it a couple episodes or I don't know how far, but one of her friends is talking about how she's become an escort, and she says this, I don't know how long my woman area will be able to take this, but this is better than the other thing that the other option. And I just went, Did they just say that on TV? I'm watching this woman talk about as long as she physically, then doing this is better than that. Click. I'm not going to watch that.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
supporting
horrifying.
that. Like, that is what they're putting out there. Like, our future is this? Nah.
Yeah, it's, well,
No.
maybe you should pay attention to
I don't
what our
want to.
future will be. I don't know.
No.
Margaret Atwood she is an incredible writer. She's very elderly now, but she has written many books that are super weirdly predictive, and even like the Oryx and Crake series, which I love. She, the way she moves what's happening in the world today forward into what the next 50 to 100 years could bring, she is incredible. And so be afraid. Be very afraid. The Testaments tonight on Hulu. This is the sequel to The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, my Lord.
The 5th season premiere of The Boys is tonight on Amazon.
Yay!
And actually, I say tonight, but what I mean is I'm sure it's already there. I don't know how many episodes. I don't know if they drop it once a week.
They usually
might.
drop it weekly.
And the 3rd season finale of Shrinking, if you're watching that is tonight on Apple TV. So there's that. Aubrey Plaza is pregnant with her first baby. She is a 41-year-old woman, and this is about a year after her husband, her estranged husband at the time of his suicide. Because I've read the headline and went, wait a minute, didn't her husband just commit suicide? Well, he did about a year ago.
But they were broken up at the time?
They were. She broke up with him like right around, like, say, Christmas time.
Oh, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah.
I think it was in January when he passed.
I think then maybe it was before.
They were broken up for a little bit.
They had been broken up about 4 months. Well, they were separated for about 4 months. They were still married. Aubrey Plaza, though, is pregnant with her first child with someone who I have photos of her with this person from 15 years ago. This guy's name is Christopher Abbott, and they're calling him her partner. The baby's due in the fall. She says it was a beautiful surprise after an emotional year. So a source is saying they feel very blessed. I'm looking at a picture of them as they're doing press for a movie called Black Bear that they made like in, 2020. They're at the Sundance Film Festival in 2020. And this was January before the pandemic began. And she is looking quite lovingly up at him. This other person, this Christopher Abbott.
How long were they married?
They were together quite a while, but his name is Jeff Baena.
The man who is in heaven now.
He is, yes.
They were married in 2021.
But they had been together
since 2011.
Yeah, for quite a long time. The two got married in 2021 and been separated for 4 months before he died. So I guess they must have separated like that fall, the past fall, whatever. And then, I've got pictures of them if you want to come and peek.
I got them up here too.
Okay. So this is the husband.
The guy in heaven.
The guy in heaven. And this is the...
Oh,
he's recognizable. Like, he actually looks like an actor I've seen in some stuff. His name is Chris Abbott.
Go to that other one. She is looking lovingly at him
right
here.
It is kind of a funny thing. Well, and they'd also known each other a really long time. They'd worked together. I think they even did like a Broadway show together. And
yeah, it was an off-Broadway.
Well, I hope happiness for her. Whatever was happening, maybe there was a lot of depression already, and that's one of the reasons for the breakup. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. You can't be in people's
homes
you
can't.
like that. You don't know, but there's also just the regular old general disappointment you have and disenchantment after a while of being with someone where you just go, this isn't what I thought life was going to be like.
She went pretty quiet after he committed suicide. I'm sure it was incredibly painful. She had some, she went on Amy Poehler's Good Hang back in August, and that was when she broke her silence on it. She said, right in this very, very present moment, I feel happy to be with you. They were co-stars on Parks and Rec together. She says, overall, I'm here and I'm functioning. Just grateful to be moving through the world. She said she felt okay. Later in the podcast, she described her grief. She said, at all times, there's like a giant ocean of just awfulness that's right there, and I can see it. Sometimes I just want to dive into it and be in it, and sometimes I look at it, and sometimes I try to get away from it, but it's always there.
I don't
just
know
there.
anything about this couple. I do know that I have seen and heard of people who will say, if you leave me, I will harm myself. And that is one of the, I don't even know how to categorize it because it feels like blackmail.
Yes.
But it also, and
it's also a cry for help.
But I also can see someone's reaction to it being the opposite of what they want, which is, no, you're not going to do that to me. I am not responsible. It's just such a scary thing. And I don't know if that's what she went through, but it kind of sounds like it.
It's so tough. My brother, who recently committed suicide, he had mentioned it in the past, but always like in a desperate moment. Like, it kind of felt like that, almost like emotional blackmail. And I know she's probably going through what we're all going through, which is you go from being like blaming yourself to angry at the person to, just this.
What could I have done?
What could I have done? What was my last conversation? Should I have said this and not said that?
Right.
So, I mean, it's a whole, you gotta
an incredibly difficult thing to go through.
You gotta focus on each day. And that's what she sounds like she's doing.
Right.
And it sounds like she's got some good things going.
I was saying to Maddie on the break, it's just crazy how you don't know what your life could look like a year from now. I mean, a year ago when she was just drowning in that grief, and now she's expecting a child and she's in a new exciting relationship.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that is.
Gives you hope.
It does.
Yeah.
Life does go on.
And babies are something. It's easier.
They are something.
They get harder. The very early baby. And
it's labor intensive early on, and it's emotionally intensive later.
Hard. all the stages. You keep thinking if I get to that other stage,
It'll
it's
be
going to get
fine.
easier. And then you go, oh my God, this is even worse. Ah! But I do think babies, there's something interesting about, like you, we had an elderly neighbor who has since gone to heaven not that long ago, actually, but she would see our babies and wanted to, oh, can I? And there's just this, it's just this newness and this innocence and this promise of life ahead. It's wonderful. And I hope that she's going to get to enjoy that whole thing. Good for her. You said she's in her 40s, though?
41.
Okay.
Yep. And
How
this is
pregnant?
her first baby.
What are we talking about?
This fall. So early days, actually.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. They're probably at the 3-month mark when they've made this. So I don't know.
Gigantic public
6 months from
announcement.
now is
Yikes.
September, October,
Okay.
I guess. Ryan Seacrest, who is about the busiest person in the world, or at least was. Maybe he's slowed down because he's looking for love on Tinder. And he went on somebody's podcast. Actually, it looks like it might be his podcast, On Air with Ryan Seacrest.
Makes sense.
He's got couple girls on there with him. I don't
Radio people.
it looks like it.
Okay.
He says that he's looking for the simple things in a potential partner, like politeness to strangers. His quote is, when you're out on a run or a walk or a bike ride, do you say hi to people that pass? If you don't, I'm not so sure about you. And if someone says good morning to you on the path and you don't respond, that is a red flag.
Yes. Amen.
He says, I take everybody out for a little exercise. It's a test.
I don't know about testing people like that, but I can see
Well, he's
why
actually
you would.
giving them the answers to the exam
Yeah.
right now. So his other dating hangups revolve around morning routines. He says, I really look forward to getting up and having my coffee. I think if we can't share that moment together, that's a red flag.
He's not really taken into account that, is he gay?
I don't know. Oh, I don't think so.
I think
No.
there are things that
He's
women
been with girls.
No.
that might be like, I'm not saying hi to that person because I'm a woman jogging by myself and I don't want to invite trouble.
Right.
Like, back off.
These are red flags of someone who doesn't. These are not important things in a relationship. If they say hi to people on the trail or not,
Or
There could
they
be
don't like coffee.
Right. These are not the things you should be looking for in your partner.
I don't
If
know.
they like hats or not.
Right. If I can hear them pee.
I was on a date and I totally judged my date because we got in an elevator and, you say hi to when somebody else is on the elevator.
No, you don't.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
It doesn't make you a bad person
Did they
to not
say
say
hi
hi
to
in the
her?
elevator.
I don't say hi to any. I wouldn't say hi to
You're
someone.
not taking into account women have different experiences in the general public.
Yes.
They might not put their card away and some dude yells at them, get your card and put it back, B. And they're like, oh my God, guys
Yeah,
are
Maddie.
so out of control.
It's a great point, but I still feel like, when you pass somebody in the hallways, you say hi.
Well,
Especially
listen, if you're
they're in
passing
your
someone
building.
in your building on someone you recognize from work, I would not necessarily be like trying to make eye contact with people on the street in San Francisco, especially dudes, and try to be all hi. I am minding my business, walking along. If someone says hi to me, I would maybe say hi back. Probably say hi back because I think it's pretty reflexive. But I am not out there looking. But guys get the wrong idea on the littlest thing.
Yep. You have
I
to be careful
brushed
about
my
making
arm
eye contact.
Right. And you brush your arm against somebody accidentally in line, she's into me. That's you just, unfortunately.
Seacrest sounds clueless.
So he goes on.
Oh, good.
This is the morning routine thing. I really look forward to getting up and having my coffee. I think if we can't share that moment together, it's a red flag. So I need coffee is a green flag. Don't have a lot, and please don't put milks and stuff in it. But Seacrest went on to say, green flag, black coffee drinker.
Well,
Don't tell people how they can have their coffee.
there's a lot there that makes him just sound clueless, but he probably hasn't dated that much. His work life is his life.
Mm.
I think all that sounds incredibly clueless.
Then he said, anyone interested in him, quote, cannot have one of those things that just ruins your day from the beginning.
what?
referring to a loud alarm. It's got to be a chimey thing, like a pleasant, not a hardcore alarm. Chimes, green flag.
Yeah, he
also
is the
wants
general
someone-
public, but this is why people aren't partnered up.
Right.
They're going
These
into
tiny
things.
little checklist items.
Stupid.
He says, this is his final dating turnoff. I'm looking for someone who can get ready in less than 27 minutes.
That's impossible.
Because not 30. It's not 25. It's 27. Green flag. If you're over an hour, and I've been there over an hour, what are you doing? I'm getting
hair.
ready. Yes.
She's doing her
My
hair.
makeup. How many poses can you make in the mirror for 90 plus minutes? What are you doing? Like, I have to go back to work. You missed your window. Time's up. We missed our window to do anything.
I'm sorry, but he probably spends more than 27 minutes in a makeup chair every
Right.
morning.
So with someone else attending to his look. I know. I just thought it was really a funny story.
Lifelong bachelor.
We'll continue
Right?
after these. Yeah, he's not. Although there will be people lining up to follow his rules and date Ryan Seacrest.
Well, but that's one of the things, though, is that you might be going, I'm in. That's no big deal. I like those things. But there's always, it's when the first time a lady gets a look at, wait, this dumb thing you got to do for work is way more important than me? Every day for the rest of our lives?
Yes. That is correct.
Good luck, Ryan.
Yeah.
News is next.
All right. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Happy Hump Day coming up at 8 o'clock. A super fun game of Bridge the Gap, plus your chance to win tickets for the Napa Valley Wine Train.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Start your weight loss journey with Jumpstart MD. Mention radio to get started for only $20.26. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com and mention radio. Some clouds outside, but we expect mostly sunny skies today and a high of about 80.
Nice.
Nice day, and there's a chance the rain begins tomorrow. It looks like it's forecast, depending on where you're at, tomorrow through Sunday. So it's not going to be, it's spring. It's not going to be a doozy.
April showers, bring May flowers.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like Artemis lands on Friday at 5 p.m. They're on their way home. There's the video Sarah showed us earlier today, which is an 80s mock-up.
It's like the intro to an 80s sitcom where each character is introduced.
It's a must-watch.
It's really cute.
Especially if you've been following their journey. It's super cute, very endearing, and
it's up on the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page.
They're in outer space, so
yes, they
kind
are.
Kind of cool.
Yep.
I have a quick question for you before we move on. We were talking about Seacrest. Sarah was mentioning he's on his podcast, and he's talking about the things he needs, the green and red flags, and he sounds absolutely clueless.
Well, he just has a long list of minor petty grievances that are going to eliminate you from the running to be his bride.
He knows what he wants.
This guy.
Baiting me. I have a question for you, though, Maddie, since your mic is on. When you meet someone new for the first time, or let's say you're out today and you meet someone and you're interested, are you going to ask for her number or for her Instagram?
Oh. Usually, that's a good question. If there's a reason to be texting, I will do that. But if not, I'll be like, hey, here's my Instagram. And I'll leave it to them to like.
So you give your Instagram. And that's interesting because I have met, even to like now, there are still women who have a very strong idea of how this is supposed to go. And it's not up to them. Like they would say, you need to reach out to me.
I get that, but it's also,
No, I'm with you.
You're in a weird position as a guy. Like, I don't want to be pushy, and I don't want to, like, make somebody uncomfortable. And I feel like if they do like me, they'll be willing to also make a step. I'm making a step by saying, here's my Instagram. Would love, maybe we'll chat and follow each other and do that instead of, give me your number.
Bob, can you tell me what you think is the right way if you're chatting someone up and it seems cool and you do see all the right signs? Is it ask for my Instagram or is it give me your number?
I lean towards Instagram because the phone number, opening a text thread is so personal and also at the same time faceless. I kind of like connecting with someone on Instagram because then you see what each other's up to.
Right.
Maybe you respond to each other's stories and you can start a natural conversation.
I also think that a lot of people now go, give me your phone, I'll put my number in. And they're just going to basically text themselves. So now they've got your number too. Like, I didn't necessarily want to exchange numbers with you, and now I'm in this kind of forced situation. I think Instagram is probably a pretty good idea, but I would say to you, hey, give me your Instagram handle. I'd like to follow you. And then, because actually a DM on Instagram is easy to not respond to if you don't want to. And it's also a chance for you to just be friendly. Hey, I really enjoyed our meeting.
It feels more casual.
I like what you said because, and I've never been someone who collects a bunch of numbers, but having the picture or the photos with the connection is probably a good thing. Like,
I was going to Google you anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you get to know them a little better. Obviously, I'm not good at this. I'm not dating anybody. So I
would
like
say
the
ask
idea.
them for it because you don't want, if you say, oh, here's my Instagram, it's like, I know you want me. Just go ahead and follow me. Here's my like that. I don't like that. I would say, "What? Tell me your Instagram handle." I'd like to.
I can't win either way.
I think I said
There is no winning anymore.
What are you talking about? You're a 1-for-2 guy.
Yeah,
You're a 500 guy.
Chicks are into you.
Who knows where you'll be a year from now, Maddie?
I
Right.
know.
Exactly.
Maybe I'll be with Aubrey Plaza and having a baby.
I was just reading
Probably
a
not.
note and a story
Maybe.
about how people connected, and it was on Instagram, and I thought, that is really smart to not be going right into someone's phone like that, but to be, here's
Right.
my Instagram, and you can check me out and
Right.
write me, and I'll block you if I feel like you're
Right.
a pig, but
I will say the few women I've dated have been from Instagram.
Oh,
They DM'd and we started talking.
oh,
and-
they DM'd you.
yeah.
well, of course. I mean,
I'm
50% of all the
I'm
women on there
very,
DM him,
believe it or
so-
not, I'm very shy. Like to DM somebody cold and say, hey, I think you look interesting and would you like to go out? I can't, I don't know if I can do that.
You
What's
look
your,
interesting.
What's your Instagram handle so that all the 50% of the women of the world can DM you?
At Maddie Stout, that's spelled STAUDT, or just go to the Atlas 973 Instagram. All of our personal handles.
That's
are
right. Look
there.
at our little bios.
he
Go
likes
there.
to be chased. And you better not be wearing a hat in your profile pic.
Or pushing a cart through a parking lot.
I don't know if that being chased is probably the wrong term, but making the move, some women are very still firm on that. That like,
For
I'm
sure.
not making the first move.
you know, I think, and even with my wife, she's like, if you want that, you need to.
Eliza Schlischlanger has an amazing bit about this in one of her early comedy specials. She's a millennial comedian. You've definitely seen
Eliza,
her.
So
what's
you didn't
that
just-
last
you didn't just
name,
make
though?
up that last name?
sounded
No.
like you just
Schlischlanger?
tripped.
Eliza
Spelled it.
Schlischlanger.
Schlischlanger.
That's
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how you
All
pronounce
right,
it.
go on.
She has a bit about this where it's like, okay, it's the modern world. Like, why do we expect men to still make the first move? Because we did all this. I spent an hour and a half getting ready. I put this outfit together. My hair looks great. My makeup's on point.
Reward me.
Come talk to me if you want some of this.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very surprising to me because I feel like, well, you're the gatekeeper. I want you to be interested as well. I don't
But you
want to
still
always.
have to knock at the gate.
I understand, and believe me, it's one of those weird things where I have learned over the course of we've been together a long time that this is just her thing. She's not. I would like her to say, "I'm feeling it right now. Let's go." She's not.
It's not going to occur to
happen.
it won't occur to her. The best thing John the best thing he ever said to me was one time I was we're in the little den studio area in our house, and I'm doing whatever I'm doing. He's sitting on the couch and he's like, "You look so hot right now. I just want you to know. I'm not trying to get any of it. I'm just you. I'm like super into you." And I was like, "Oh, we're doing stuff right now."
Oh.
It was just like and that's not a direct quote either. I mean, it was something
I'm writing
along
it
those
down.
lines.
I mean, I'm really.
But it was just like, I am watching you, and I like what I see, lady. And I really felt it did kind of give me a little like, zzz. I'm like, oh, well, I'm suddenly interested.
How you doing?
Yeah, you
How about
look good right now. Mm.
How about a fast fact?
Okay, I look fast facts. You thought I look good right now?
I'm writing.
It's been
it
a
down.
while. It's been a while since I heard that.
You're not allowed to try to modify the weather in Colorado without a permit.
Oh,
Why did they have to make this rule? They're worried the ski resorts are going to do strange things to make it snow.
I don't put it past them. They'll do anything to make it snow at those snow resorts.
Anything weather related is a freaking nightmare. I know this from surfing, but similar with skiing too.
You're reliant on
you
it.
plan your trip a year in advance, and now you're just fingers crossed the snow falls and it's going to be
Everything you hoped
decent
for.
conditions,
Right.
right? And if it doesn't, and you're now hiking,
So fun.
only because you've booked everything and you're stuck going anyway.
Yep.
And the same for surf trips. I've absolutely gone places where we played ping pong.
It's flat.
We travel all this way and we're going to play ping pong. Great.
Could have
I mean-
done this in my mom's garage.
Right, exactly. You could fit 1,000 Earths. 1,000 Earths into Jupiter.
How many can you fit into the sun?
Don't do that.
1 million Earths.
Bob Barker was 1/8 Native American and grew up on a Sioux reservation in South Dakota.
Oh, my. Well, fascinating.
By the way, the answer is 1.3 million Earths could fit into the sun.
Oh,
What?
that's crazy.
That big.
She thick.
It's a big-ass sun we got there.
Hottie.
It's a big-ass orb.
She's over here doing comment section.
I like it.
I
enjoy Bob.
Researchers asked ChatGPT, that thing, to rank states based on laziness. And according to AI, the laziest states are South Central America. What?
Boy, ChatGPT really does not know a lot of stuff.
From Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky down to Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, and Florida. The least lazy people are Colorado, Washington State, Minnesota, Alaska, Hawaii, New York, and the rest of the northeastern states.
Huh.
ChatGPT, you know what?
They said, where did they say was number one?
Hold
Colombia?
on. I was like, oh,
South Central America?
yeah, I don't.
Oh. Do they mean like the southern Midwest?
Yes, I guess so. That's just such a strange way to have put
I know.
it. And I
When I hear
probably could
Central
have
America,
proofread
I'm
that,
thinking
but-
of things down, you know.
Central America, perhaps.
Right. Yes. What's the southernmost country in Central America?
And South Central
Yeah.
is Ohio? Okay. Whatever.
I feel like that's
That's
kind of
firmly
almost
Midwest.
like northwest, northeast, Midwest.
There was a story I had about ChatGPT many months ago about how they were going to start using that for erotica, or they were going to have another way for that.
Yes. They were
and-
going to take the limiters off of it.
Yes, and the story is actually that they have decided to just put a pause entirely on the erotic AI.
I just got an email for Friday about very young people's exposure to that kind of thing.
AI stuff, or just in general?
In that, well, all of it.
I can see how someone who's young, and especially a young man or boy, I should say, in 12, 13 now has access to
Literally anything that they can dream up.
all the stuff. And to me, that is far too much.
Yes.
And I do see where that can warp someone's idea of. I remember, how old is Bryn? 10 years younger than me?
Mhm.
He was like, you look at pictures?
Right.
Yeah. I grew up looking at
grew up
naked
looking
lady
at
pictures. And yes,
pictures.
I look at pictures. He's like, I wouldn't look at a picture. I couldn't do anything with that.
I need that thing to be moving, and
So-
there needs to be someone else in there as well.
I don't know where that takes people to. I really don't. It does seem like a young person would have to self-control that.
Our contestants are starting to arrive.
Are we getting ready to game?
We are getting ready to game.
Oh, that's Willard. Okay, I'm like,
Mark
who-
Willard is. Do we call him Willard? What do we call him?
Mark Willard.
Ask him.
Just
Either.
Mark.
Yeah.
Hi, Mark.
Ask him when you introduce him. What do you want us
Yeah.
to call you?
We call that
today?
other guy Dibs.
Right. God, I saw a picture of him as a young Dibs.
Dan Dibley.
Yeah, very young Dibs.
Are you sure that wasn't a picture of his little girl? Because she looks like a very young Dibs. Poor little thing.
I'm 100%. It was not. It was not. Definitely not his daughter. No, but that's funny. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, where was I? I completely forgot. Oh, I was doing the ChatGPT. Anyway, they've decided to stop with that, but I'll be curious to hear that advice. I do think that
It's actually, it took my head clean off. Like, it's like the age and gender and what was being done with and how they were showing it around. I feel like I don't even know how to solve that. It's crazy.
one of the things that I'll say this about myself, and I believe it. Despite always wanting to kiss and more with girls, I was incredibly naive into my 20s. I didn't have exposure to all this stuff, and I didn't. After my high school sweetheart, I just was like, I don't want any part of that.
You couldn't go how to YouTube.
Yeah, you couldn't. And there was just, I just went on a hiatus and just drank beer and partied with my friends and was like, I'm not interested, or unless it's a one-nighter or whatever. But in reality, as I got into relationships, I realized I don't know what people do. I don't.
Right.
And I had to sort of have these experiences. The idea that you're seeing what they're putting out in those videos now with the aggressive nature.
And talk about likes. You know how the kids keep amping it up because they want to get more likes? Well, these guys are fighting for views, and they're trying. It's like the stuff that kids are exposed to is stuff you would have, at our age, we never would have imagined that. It just seems, it was titillating just to see.
Boobies.
Right. Exactly.
And that word.
Yes.
Perfectly put.
Thank you.
Our text number is 800-400-3697, and Maddie's on the show. We're gaming in just a few minutes,
We
by
are.
the way, ladies and gentlemen.
You can feel the excitement rising.
I could see it. You were like, ah!
Well, he was taking a picture. He was doing one of those, his face is in the near field.
Got it.
Little science talk earlier about how many Earths you can fit into different planets. Bonnie, how many Earths can you fit in Uranus?
Yeah, that's actually
good
a
one.
really
That's a
good,
really good
question.
question.
Can we
What's
find
the
that
answer?
I don't know. It depends on the day. 510, 53-year-old woman here who just started dating recently after becoming a widow.
Oh.
It's so confusing on when to chase and when to let them chase me. It's a delicate balance, and I'm so vulnerable.
Oh. Maybe give it a little more time.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm lonely.
I will say, back in my day, I couldn't help but chase. If I liked someone, I couldn't help but talk to them, hit on them, flirt with them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't either. But
Right up until they're like, enough of you.
I have definitely was trying to share with you that even how many years into our relationship, there are certain ways that things have to happen. And I think that exists out there in the world.
Yeah.
Even she's only 8 years younger than me, but I would imagine there are probably women in their 30s who are like, it doesn't matter. You got to do the work. Doesn't matter.
You should always be chasing each other. You should always be putting in the effort.
I never think of it.
That's a good point.
Not just in that regard, but in general.
Yeah, okay, sure. That makes sense. Okay, we're going to take a quick break.
All right.
It's going to be so fun. When we come back, we're going to play. Well, we do have some tickets for the Napa Valley. I don't want to minimize the Napa Valley Wine Train tickets because that is a kick-ass
very
prize.
big.
But then we're going to play a round of Bridge the Gap, our Battle of the Generations. It's next here on Alice. Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. This studio is on fire. Mark Willard is in our studio with us. He's going to be playing for Gen X. And Sam, back now. Really, your fourth appearance. And I don't think you've lost a round yet, have you?
I have not. I do have the one tie.
You do. We're actually thinking about maybe having you two play another round just to settle things once and for all.
Well, we'll see how today goes.
We will see. That is right. He might come to an abrupt end. All right, really quickly before we jump into the game,
Probably not.
I need caller number 9 right now, 800-400-3697. You'll get a pair of tickets for the Napa Valley Wine Train Gourmet Express lunch or dinner. You get to choose, courtesy of Napa Valley Wine Train. Very posh. Have you ever done that?
I've not done the wine train.
Yeah, it's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I have people raving about it. So call now, 800-400-3697. Yes, an actual phone call. And now it's time to play a round of Bridge the Gap, which Maddie should immediately be pushing the theme song on.
I think he's taking
Talking
caller
about
9.
my generation, popping about my generation.
There we go. Turn it up. There we go. I know he's busy. We don't usually do a contest right when we're doing this, but we're so
He's got
excited.
5 arms. He's fine.
All right. First of all, I would like to say I can tell that Mark Willard is a talk show host because he gets going, starts talking. I know way more. We have seen each other in several meetings over the course of our employment here at Odyssey, and I don't think we've ever had like a full-on conversation.
No, and how long did that, how did we do in the 4 minutes that we just had? How'd
I
we do?
know that your wife's name is Christy. You have 5 kids together.
Yes.
But you live separately.
Correct.
She runs an EMS studio across from the middle school in Mill Valley, which is where you live. I know so many things, but you're not an Iron Man.
No.
I found that out as well.
Hey, what is the name of the studio?
It is called Premier Bay Fitness.
And
Premier
this
Bay
is like a
Fitness.
muscle twitch thing while you're working out.
Yeah, actually, Wall Street Journal just did this whole article about it. It's kind of, I don't want to call it a fad because there's a negative thing there, but EMS, electromuscular stimulation, used to be used a lot in like recovery and whatnot.
Like a
but
PT
now,
thing.
yeah, you put the whole outfit on and you get strapped up on each of the key
It looks kind of
muscles.
like a wetsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you actually kind of look like a superhero. And then you get guided through a workout, 20 minutes once or twice a week. Pretty much can I don't want to use the word replace, but I'm not a gym guy. So do this.
It's hard to believe. Have you been doing it for a long time?
She opened it about a year ago.
All right.
Almost a year ago. And so
How do
that's how long
you
I've
like
been doing
that for a plug, Sam?
it. How do you like that
I know.
for-
I kind of want to get in on this. I want a class.
Come.
Yeah.
You got to come to
We
We
should
should
there.
Milan.
all go together. That'd be
Ooh, there
really
you go.
funny.
You can do a show from there.
You know what? We should
I
do
love
shows
remote
from
broadcasts.
everywhere. Oh my God. These people on this
Come say
sports
hi.
station know how to talk. It's incredible.
I
Well,
hope
wait,
so.
can we get to the bottom of how do you get married and still live in
Yeah,
separate
what's
locations?
going on
How's
here?
that work?
How long do we have?
I'm going to give you 30 seconds.
30
Go.
seconds. Okay. No, we got married last year. We're coming up on 1 year. She has 2 kids. I have 3.
And they're all teenagers.
They're all pretty much teenagers. My youngest is 12, but
right.
everybody else is teenagers. She's got 1 off at college. I mean, it's actually more of a space thing than anything else. How many bedrooms do you want us to have in
6,
California?
obviously.
You can get some bunk beds in there.
So
Yeah,
it's-
that's true.
it's
Kids
a
love sharing.
Sure, yes. Come back from college, somebody's in my bed. This is great. No, so it's a logistics thing first and foremost. But we also get to be married and kind of date each other.
Oh, I'll
Which-
meet you for lunch.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I can snore. And she, right?
See, that's what actually all comes down to. He's burying that, and it's all built around the snoring.
Who doesn't like sleeping like an ex? Just like spread out.
A starfish, baby.
Snore your face off.
As soon as my kids moved out of the house, I got my own bedroom.
And-
It was fantastic.
And nobody's mad when you wake up.
Nobody's mad. I know everyone got a good night's sleep.
It's kind of a hack.
Before we get started, I
Yes,
want to
dear?
congratulate Cynthia in the East Bay. She won
She's
our
going
Napa
on the
Valley.
Yes,
Napa Valley
Cynthia.
Wine Train. Congratulations. All right, so let's play the game, you guys, because I feel like we're going to get going here, and then we're never going to play. And actually, well, your show's not until this afternoon, Mark Willard. Sam, we're stealing from his show, and the JoJo show does get upset when we.
Yeah, they're fine. They don't need me.
Sure,
They
they
do
don't.
need me,
It
but-
does seem like they need you.
They do.
This is intimidating with all of the winning he's been doing, by the way.
He's like savant. I
Yeah,
hate to tell
it's
you this,
super
but
intimidating.
it's really He's a tough one.
I know.
Welcome back, Sam Lubman.
It's good to be back.
From 95.7 The Game. That's our little brother station down the hall. And you're playing for the Zillennials. This is your third time in a row, but you did play early days when we started this game, and you also won. So this will be a big win for you if you get it today. And you are taking on another coworker from the game. Hello to our Gen X competitor, Mark Willard of the Willard and Dibs Show. We played with Dibs last week. What was his review of his performance?
Of his performance? It was terrible. He was embarrassed. It took him days to get over it.
Oh, poor Dibs.
I know.
I think that's what threw his back out. I mean.
It's possible. Yeah, these things, stress does do that to a person.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
He took it really hard. I did feel bad for him.
Right. So I'm going in and just put as low of expectations as I can on myself as possible.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm just thrilled to be. This is an honor to be on your show.
Never be
I'm
disappointed.
it's an honor to have you
It's
guys.
an honor to be on your show.
And it's been really fun getting to know you guys in this building and through this game. It's been great. Okay, we're going to hop right in here. Here is how it works. Gen X is going to ask the Zillennials a question that anybody in Gen X should know the answer to. And if Sam gets it correct, he gets a point. But if he doesn't, Mark, you're going to have a chance to steal. So don't shout out any answers. And then it's the Zillennials' turn. We'll reverse it. We'll go back and forth in rounds asking 5 questions. Is everybody ready?
Let's do it.
Ready.
You can go first today.
All right. This first question is from the Zillennials to Mark. When the Zillennials were kids, hundreds of celebrities were showing off their milk mustaches to promote the health benefits of dairy. What was this campaign called?
Got milk.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Okay. That's more than I thought that I was going to get today. That's incredible.
That one.
That
just happened.
Yeah.
I
Can
know.
I go now? That's awesome.
He wants to lead in the lead.
yeah.
All right. I don't blame you,
You
man.
got no one to go home.
All right. This one's for you, Sam. What was I actually feel bad because this question is not a softball. And that was.
Thanks,
Is that
Sarah.
like, I'm sorry, but you're really good at this. Here we go. What was the character Klinger known for on the TV show MASH? Something very specific that Klinger was known for on MASH.
Was he? Oh wow. Was he one of the doctors on the show?
Well, I think they were all doctors, no?
Yeah, they were all
Oh,
doctors.
I guess it's
think he was like a nurse or whatever. I'm sorry,
was
that is
no doubt.
incorrect. It's pretty specific. Mark, you want to try and steal?
Unfortunately, I don't have this one either.
Oh.
MASH is like just a smidge before me. God. I mean, ask it again and I'll throw out a wild
All
guess.
right,
Though.
here we go. What was the character Klinger known for on the TV show MASH?
His cool car.
He was a cross-dresser. He was
Okay,
trying to get
all right.
thrown out
There you go.
by.
Oh. I've never seen MASH.
Oh.
Do you think it's worth watching?
If you like shows about the Korean War, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't think it holds.
It was.
It was a hit show.
It was a huge.
It
But
was
there,
huge.
you know,
Of
we
its
all had to
time.
watch.
Most
For
watched
sure.
finale ever.
It was.
If you gave me
actually.
that question, would have had it.
Yeah, they said something like 112 million toilets all flushed at once at the end of it. Because
Oh,
that was in
wow.
the days when you couldn't pause TV. Okay, you're
Tell
up.
me more.
Sounds awful.
We're 1-0 right now. Gen X in the lead.
What Disney Channel TV show did Selena Gomez star in?
This question is for me.
That's for you.
That's for you.
Millennials to Gen X.
One more time.
I knew
What?
that first one was
Yeah,
a
Selena
softball.
Gomez.
I like to lure them with a false sense of
Yeah.
security.
Hit me again.
What Disney Channel TV show did Selena Gomez star in?
Oh gosh. I should know. I don't know. Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
The Wizards of Waverly Place.
Correct.
That's correct.
You know, I thought it was the
As far as I
witches. But
Oh, would you have given it to him if he'd said the Witches of Waverly Place?
No.
I wouldn't have had that anyway.
yeah, I mean, that's not guessable.
Do you ever feel like you're like, I think I should know this, and then you hear the answer and you're like, oh gosh, no, I
didn't know
I was
it.
actually a million miles away from that.
It's kind of better when it's that because, like,
Yeah.
oh no, I wouldn't
Yeah.
know that, so I'm
Nope,
excused.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that one at all.
Well, that's the point of the game. You know, these are the questions that that you won't know.
Again, I got one.
All right.
I can sleep tonight.
Here we go. This is for Sam
Yep.
from Gen X. Sam, who is the redhead featured on the hood of a car in the Whitesnake video for their song, Here I Go Again on My Own. Who's the redhead? She's just sliding all over that car.
Look at Mark.
I feel like as a redhead, I should know this. This is
Yeah, redhead.
Roseanne Arquette. Is that her first name?
It's not Roseanne Arquette. All right, Mark, it's a chance to steal. Are you going to be able to pull this chick's name out? This woman.
Oh, I thought he had it. The way he was gesticulating.
I thought
Was
he was
it-
search for the name.
Oh, okay.
Tawny Katane?
It's Tony Katane. He did have it.
Never once heard that name in my
Me
life.
either.
Married short period of time to a Major League Baseball
To an
player.
Angel.
Yes, she
player,
was.
Chuck
And
Finley, right?
She
Yeah.
went bananas and freaked out on him. She was briefly on WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And
Chuck
she's an
Finley
actor?
related to Steve Finley?
Don't think so.
Oh, okay.
all right, here we go.
All right, next question from the
What's
Millennials.
the score? Can we update?
It's 2-1. 2-1. Gen X in the lead.
What did John Travolta call Idina Menzel at the Oscars?
Adele Dazeem.
Correct.
Oh, shoot!
Adele.
Adele Dazeem.
So good.
So
we
good.
never call her
Talented
anything
Adele.
else.
So
Right.
good.
Maddie was like, "Oh, I don't think I could pull that name." I was like,
Oh.
"I couldn't forget it."
My,
That was
is
amazing.
etched.
Sam, you would have got that?
Yes.
Oh, I would have gotten that.
Yeah, all right. Here's your next one. How did Krista McAuliffe die on January 28th, 1986?
Sorry, say that question again?
How did Krista McAuliffe die on January 28th, 1986? It's a very sad question, actually.
It's dark.
It is
Yeah.
dark. Yeah.
That's my fault. Was it cancer?
It was not cancer. I'm sorry. Mark, you want to try and steal
I
this?
believe that she was on the Space Shuttle Challenger.
She was on
Oh,
the
that's-
Challenger.
Oh,
That is
that's a
dark.
tricky
That's actually
phrasing
very
of the
dark.
question.
That is
Look
tricky
at him
phrasing there.
pulling
Yeah.
away.
Uh-oh, we might be in trouble.
This is.
We got us a game.
Now I know how
Gen
Tim felt
Xers.
last week.
I did not foresee this at all.
Oh, the date
This
should
is-
tip me off. That's
oh,
bad on my
man.
end.
Oh man. What band, Mark Willard, what band uploaded their album onto everyone's iPhone without their permission?
Ugh. I have no idea, but I could. Let's throw out a band. 3 Doors Down.
No, it was
No.
not Three Doors Down.
Just, you know what? You threw out a band.
I threw out a band.
Sam, I know you know this one. What band uploaded their album onto everyone's iPhone without their permission?
Oh, God, don't put that evil on me. I don't know this one.
What?
actually.
This is
my God.
What the heck?
Savant. Hello.
Simple Plan?
What?
No.
Oh man.
I'll say it together.
You too.
Oh, that's...
I had it up until like a
Uh-oh.
year ago, still on my phone.
It was like a PR nightmare for them, and
Yeah.
all they were trying to do was give you a record.
It was a mistake. It was a
Uh-huh.
mistake.
See,
I
I don't
missed that
know
one.
if I had that album on
Yeah.
my phone. I never had a random YouTube album on my
It wasn't a
phone.
YouTube. Oh,
not
yeah, you
YouTube.
did.
You too.
You
You
Yes,
did.
too.
YouTube, yeah.
You
Okay.
had it.
Oh. You definitely did. If you had an iPhone in 2014, you had this
You
album.
got the album.
And you couldn't delete it for a long time. That was
Oh,
part of the
interesting.
thing.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I threw U2 on my iPhone playlist just originally, so maybe, I don't know.
Maybe
You
it
didn't even notice.
automatically grabbed it.
It's not a great album, in my opinion.
All right, Sammy. Now listen, let's not get big heads here, you guys. If he gets the next 3 right, if he steals from you, Sam
Oh.
could come back here.
I'm not
So-
counting chickens
Yeah,
at all.
Right. Here we go. What 1982 horror movie featured the line, "They're here"? 1982 horror movie featured the line, "They're here." In this voice, "They're here."
Yeah, that was Poltergeist.
Yeah!
That was Poltergeist, Sam.
Let's go, baby. So
Was
what's
it,
the score?
Was it the kid voice that gave it away?
Yeah.
was
So I've
big.
seen various spoofs of it, too.
It's
big.
4-2. Would you've gotten that?
I think
Okay.
yes. I'm not a horror film guy, but yes.
All right.
4-2.
It is 4-2.
In its day, that was a huge
It was
film.
a big
though.
deal. Yeah, it was a big deal.
This is the final round.
What wildly successful mobile game was pulled from the App Store at the height of its popularity because the creator was like, I don't want to do this anymore, and this game's too addictive?
Oh.
Well, Pokemon Go.
No.
Okay.
Good try.
Flappy Bird.
I love when you don't get it right. You give such a oh, that was a disgusting missed answer.
I feel bad for you.
Oh.
You know what, though? You just said the
Sorry,
answer.
I jumped in
Sam
really
just
quickly.
got it.
Sam
Yeah.
got it. Say it again.
Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird. I would not have even heard. I just read some story about that guy, and he made all this money off of this game, and he was like, "No, I can't, in good conscience, keep this up here. Too addictive." It's 4-3.
This is tight.
If you get this right, you will win. Well, you will be tied.
Oh,
and then
boy,
we'll have to go
another
to tiebreaker.
tie.
Sam, famous for the tiebreakers. Here we go.
This is dramatic.
This is a question that we debated back and forth yesterday too. I know we're down to the timer's running
Yeah,
out.
we were running away with it, and now now we find ourselves here. Oh,
What class? Not you, Mark. Don't yell out any answers. What classic board game was known for its elaborate Rube Goldberg inspired trap building using a series of chain reactions, including like a diving board, a bathtub, there was a bucket in there. What's the name of that game?
I did not know that Mousetrap was a
Oh, you.
Gen Xer game. I thought that was more than the millennial
Damn
thing.
it.
Yeah, I agree. I remember playing that
I played that all the time in
in the
elementary
early
school.
2000s.
I
Yeah.
didn't play the game. I just set it up and then activated the thing. I never actually played it.
Did I jinx us by saying don't? Oh my God, we're tied.
They know more about it than I do. Clearly,
You wouldn't have got that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't have gotten that. When we talked about that and I looked it up and we were doing our prep, I was like, I don't know. I know the game,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't have gotten that.
When did you play Mousetrap,
When I
Sarah?
was a kid.
Oh,
Like, they had the
really?
ads for it in the 70s. Remember, you'd see they'd be hooking the stuff up, and then you'd be
I
trying to
didn't-
catch other people's, the little trap would fall
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I did not know it was that old of a game.
Oh, it's old.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't know that the youngsters ever heard of it.
There you go. We're all learning new things today.
We bridged the gap.
Bridge the
Which
gap.
is the
This
that's
is
why we
amazing.
call it that.
No matter who wins or loses, we bridge the gap. All right,
Thought the
tiebreaker
friends
time.
make all the way.
Tiebreaker.
Okay, so these
we
are
go.
the last two questions.
That was the last question. We're tie breaking now.
Okay.
So, Maddie, please.
How
take it
many
away.
weeks did Titanic spend as number one in the box office? How many weeks was Titanic
Please,
number one
you're
in
gonna
the box
write down
office?
your answer.
Write
Oh,
down
hold
your
on,
answer.
hold on.
I don't have any writing material.
I got it.
at all.
I got it.
Here, I'll use a.
I got you.
Perfect.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Super unprepared for that.
How many weeks did Titanic spend as number one at the box office?
Specifically, it had to be number one.
Number one.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
I can't even look at him. I'm looking away right now.
Okay.
All right.
I really hope we didn't write the same number.
Oh, I hope you did.
Well, if you did, we have
That'd be
more
amazing.
questions.
Exhilarating.
We're actually ready for a tie now.
tiebreaker tie.
This is the second time ever with a tie. All right, Sam, you're going first.
I put 20 weeks.
20 weeks at number one. Mark, what did you say? And by the way, we are not closest without going over. This is
Right.
Closest.
I wrote down my favorite number just for good luck. I wrote down 10.
Oh
No
my God, I
way.
swear to God, if it's 15.
It's 15.
Oh my God.
Wait. Do you want to know what really, really sucks? I was going to write down 11, and then I went, go with your favorite number.
Oh my God.
Well, here we go.
And I
Next
beat-
question.
And I took myself down.
All right.
Oh my
You know
God.
what? I'm giving you each a point for that. We're now tied 5-5.
Okay.
Okay, there's no way you guys are going to be close on this one.
All right, here we
We're
go.
sticking with
Okay.
Titanic.
All right.
How much money did Titanic make at the box office?
And are we looking for the exact number?
I mean, as close as you
Is
can
this
get. to
global
that.
or domestic?
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
this inflation adjusted?
Worldwide. Worldwide.
Not inflation adjusted.
Worldwide.
Worldwide
Okay.
box office.
This isn't like now we're going into digital and video after the fact.
This is
Okay.
This is
worldwide
box
box
office.
office
All right.
gross.
Take your time. Take a second. Come up with a number. And this time, Mark will go first.
Do, do, do. Maddie, what arrangement is that?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I'm
what-
singing the the alto of the.
The alto.
Okay.
jamming.
You guys both have an answer?
I just wrote
Oh,
10.
All right, Mark Willard, what do you say?
I wrote down.
No, wait, because
Sam's
Sam
still
hasn't
right.
written down.
Oh, okay.
Now you're
Locked
ready?
it in, locked it in.
Okay, locked in.
Okay. I wrote down 412 million.
I wrote 650 million.
The answer is actually $2.26 billion.
Oh, my God.
And
You guys, it was like the first one that crossed $1 billion.
that
I don't
means
remember that.
he's back as champion.
Sam wins
Oh,
again.
You know
What a comeback.
That was an epic round, you guys. That was really good.
Down 3-1. I feel like the Cleveland Cavaliers at one time.
I wouldn't know what you're referring to.
No one knows what that
no one
means.
knows what that
But
means.
that's still good. Really good
Mark got
comeback.
the joke.
Yeah,
Mark
the
got the
Warriors
joke.
had a 3-1 lead, and then they blew it.
This is a
Blew
music
it.
station.
Yeah, your stupid sports jokes are not funny, Sam.
Not welcome
But we like
here.
that you both got
I
them.
got
That was
it.
like,
I got
listen, it
Well,
was
it was a
super-
more reference more for Mark, so yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. So we're all going to get together and do one of Mark's wife's classes,
Yes.
right? We'll
Yes.
all put on
I like
the
it, yeah.
superhero shirt.
What is the name of the studio again?
It's called Premier Bay Fitness, Vinny, and you're all gonna just be
That'll
ripped
be
and
super
strong.
fun.
Yeah.
Hello, Christy. Thank you for playing today. That
Thank you
was
for-
wonderful.
thank you for- I'm just-
Congratulations.
Good game, Mark.
He gets to wear the robe in the picture today.
Yeah, robe and a picture.
Great job,
Let's
boys.
get pictures of everybody.
Yeah,
And
we're
we'll put
gonna
them up
do that
on,
on the break.
on our Alice973 Instagram. And we'll be right back after these. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Oh God, everybody's all excited.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
We were winning, and then Sam comes back from
That was an exciting round.
Eating our dust.
I know. It was 4-1. But I looked at it, I'm like, mathematically, he could still tie it up.
And then he did.
And then 2 tiebreakers.
My
That's
heart was
crazy.
beating out of my chest.
Was it really?
It was exhilarating.
Yes, me too.
People
was
are
crazy.
texting in, that was an awesome game this week from the 925-650. That was a game. And we managed to lose it after the lead. But what a great competition.
If you missed Bridge the Gap, it will be up shortly as a podcast clip on our Sarah and Vinnie full show feed, and it'll be up on our Alice 973 Instagram or YouTube.
I should remind people that they can watch that game live because I didn't say that. And you could have, you can watch it later. It's all recorded, but everybody's on camera. So that'd be a good thing for me to remind people of.
Okay.
I'll put it on my list. Coming up at 9:05, it's your first chance today to score Benson the Boone tickets.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jam Bar Organic Energy Bars. Cutting down on processed foods, but still crave tasty snacks?
Yes.
You're going to love Jam Bars. Available at stores including Whole Foods, Safeway, Nugget, Molly Stone's, and Good Earth Markets. Jam Bar Organic Energy Bars. Thank you. And thank you
Delicious.
for listening. We appreciate you being here as we get ready to do some news here. Mostly sunny skies expected today, and a high pushing 80. Rain and possible thunder and lightning in the forecast tomorrow through Sunday.
Thunder and lightning.
Mhm.
Very, very frightening.
So don't be surprised. I wanted to mention this because I just saw a story. I think it's in the review is in the Merc, but it was about a TV show called The Audacity. Have you guys heard of this show?
No, The Audacity.
Okay, well, it's not out yet, but it is another Silicon Valley. Is that what that was called, Silicon Valley?
Yeah, on HBO. Yeah, it was a great
Okay,
show.
this is another one where they take on a TV show that takes on tech. So obviously we're in Silicon Valley.
Audacity.
So I'm interested to see if any of you see it. I'd love to hear if that's a show we should watch, if they're spot on or missing wildly.
Did you say what channel that's on?
I didn't. Let me see if I can find that for you, though.
got it.
It's called The Audacity. I don't have it.
We'll find it.
But they're talking in the article about how Hollywood likes to poke fun at itself. It's taken on Silicon Valley a couple times, but this is a new version of that.
It's on AMC and AMC Plus, and I read a review of that yesterday, and I'm definitely going to be tuning in. It looks like it's going to be really good. It's got good reviews.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is AMC Plus like the streaming version of
Yes.
the AMC cable channel?
It looks like maybe you can watch it on Roku if you have a Roku TV, which I happen to have.
Many people do. I think I have them.
We've been all into the Artemis program and watching, and the photos that we got back are incredible. And if you haven't seen it, Sarah showed us a video that they put together, which is like an intro to an 80s sitcom.
It's at the Sarah and Vinnie Facebook page.
It freezes on a kooky photo. And
Yeah, it's so cute.
So, living in outer space.
Yeah.
They say here could create a new human species.
Well, we would have to mutate, no question.
The Artemis program plans to build a moon base by the 2030s.
Oh, I'm so excited. People living on the moon.
It's 2026.
Yeah.
So the late 2030s, I'm guessing.
Or the early 2030s. I mean, we're getting going. Why we got to take all day about it?
They want to use things like lunar soil and frozen water to support long-term life.
Oh.
Living in space, though, will change us.
It will.
As a species, we will change. Astronaut Scott Kelly lived in space for almost a year, and when he came back, he showed major biological shifts, even changes to his genes.
Whoa.
Not his pants,
That's incredible.
On top of that, there's higher levels of radiation on the moon, which we could pass down to future generations. Maybe we shouldn't be messing with the moon.
Well, we'll just have, why can't we have a branched off, space ready group of humans.
Over
you
time,
you would change.
humans could evolve differently, just like animals on isolated islands. And
We're
eventually,
going to get pouches. up
those
there.
differences would be big enough that it would create an entire new human species.
I love it.
You don't love it.
I do. You know, in all the sci-fi that I read, there's always like the people who, for generations, their people have worked out in the asteroid belt doing the mining and stuff, and they're like super tall. They're just sort of adapted to no gravity situations, and so they've become very long and lean, and they have a whole different look to them. And I mean, that's just one example. Like if you lived on a planet that had twice the gravity of Earth, you'd be shorter and stockier and more muscular. And for us, it's if you're out there, it would be like debilitating. If you lived on the moon, you were born on the moon, and you lived there till you were 30 years old, and you're used to 1/6 of Earth's gravity. You came down here, you couldn't even stand up straight.
Right.
So immediate changes. And then to hear that Mark Kelly had DNA changes, that's incredible. That's a year. So fast. I love it.
Yeah, he has his twin, and his twin was also an
Yep.
astronaut. So that's why they did the test on him, because they could really test and see. Okay, they've got the same genes. Did they change and all
Are
that
they
stuff?
identical twins?
They're identical.
That would make sense.
Oh,
Now we can tell who the father is.
snacks.
I love snacks.
I know, people
oh
do
my
love
God,
snacks.
A good
Snacks
snack.
are-
Oh, what a great snack.
Such a treat.
Nice little snack. I'm very snacky.
PepsiCo owns Frito-Lay, and Frito-Lay makes Doritos. And Doritos and other name brand chips, have you noticed this, have become a lot more expensive in recent years. I'm guilty of not looking at prices right now when I go to the grocery store. I know what I need, and I get it, and I pay for it, and I leave.
That's a luxury.
But I have had times, for sure,
Counting
in my
every
life
penny.
where I went to Walmart to buy Chips Ahoy because that was the dessert I could afford, and I needed to save the $1 that I could save at Walmart versus the regular grocery store.
Yep. Remember that? I remember I had a coupon booklet, like a wallet that I kept all my coupons in, and I'd go through and you'd buy the brand of green beans that you had the coupon for or whatever.
Where I was working, I was paid what the area could offer. And I loved Eugene, Oregon. I loved it. It was wonderful. I made great friends, lifelong friends there. But I also was paid dirt and had to make my money last. And it was worth the trip to Walmart to get a package of cookies. They're now saying Doritos cost $7 a bag.
Really?
Shoppers aren't willing to pay that much. They've cut back on buying them, and that hurts Walmart. It hurts the PepsiCo.
Frito-Lay.
It hurt.
Yeah, whatever.
Walmart has been reducing the shelf space for these snacks because people aren't buying them. At $7 a bag, it's too much money. And I can see that. I absolutely get it.
Yeah. The prices of basically everything have gone up. Like, I don't know that that's even price gouging. Like, it costs a lot of money to transport things now. And especially with diesel at $8 a gallon.
Diesel is more like $1 more than super unleaded.
Right. I bet you're glad you're not driving your diesel right now.
I am glad. I went electric, and I've done this now for a year and a few months. Yeah. There may be a pitfall coming, but I haven't reached it yet. I'm enjoying my commute. It's way better.
And not going to a gas station
home,
and getting your oil changed.
Right. I get home, I plug it in, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think about it again. So consider it. But anyway, back to our story. Back in February, PepsiCo finally announced, we're going to try and win you back by slashing prices up to 15%. But they're saying it might be too little too late. They are missing their revenue targets by several $billion over the last 2 years.
Whoa.
These are numbers that if you're in a sales operation, and we are in one, when you hear the numbers, you sort of, oh boy, I'm losing. But this is how business is conducted. The numbers are the numbers.
Yeah.
To be off by several $1 billion over 2 years means
someone's head's going to roll. We got to cut that guy's head off.
I wasn't going to say that, but yes, big trouble.
That is what it means.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so are you quitting your Doritos? I don't really eat that.
I don't really eat Doritos. I would rather just have a corn chip if I'm going to have one.
That's what I eat. Tortilla chips.
Yeah.
It's for me.
I like, you know what? We eat Ruffles. I should find out what it costs for a bag of Ruffles. Because we make crack dip, the onion dip with the soup mix.
Mm-hmm.
And we put that out whenever we have people come over because it's just become kind of a running joke. And
Why?
you got to have, just because, like, of course, it's kind of like a...
Oh, there's the onion dip we expect you to have out.
Right. In fact, Pat called me, his birthday party was, he's like, hey, can you guys bring over some crack dip? I'm like, okay.
What do you think a party-sized bag of Ruffles typically
That's
costs?
what I buy, too, the party-sized bag,
What do you
big-ass
think?
bag. $7.50.
$10.
$8.50.
It's actually $5.49 to $5.99.
Woo!
Well, not in California.
Yeah, in California, it's definitely $10. That's true.
Well, and Ruffles don't even have any flavor. Plus, in
my
order to get the
stop
flavor, no, think about it. You have to
Delicious.
add the onion dip to those chips.
I'll eat them plain.
You will?
Sure. Yeah. I'll do it.
So in California, it ranges between $3.97 and $6.69.
Oh. Still less than Doritos.
Yeah. But you have to include whatever you paid for that packet of dip and a thing of sour cream.
That is true, Vinny. It's very costly.
Here's a sentence. You tell me what you think.
I love sentences.
Women were never meant to give birth on their back.
I've heard that.
Women were never meant to give birth on their back. They even blame men for this.
Oh. Because they treated it like a medical condition as opposed to a function of your bodily. It's just a function.
For centuries, women delivered babies standing, squatting, or kneeling.
Squatting.
Those positions actually help because gravity makes things easier. And squatting can widen the pelvis. So why is everything shifted to laying down? It goes back just a few hundred years. The original story is some French man said it would be more convenient for doctors if you would do it this way.
Right, because then they can get all up in there. That's what they do.
Oh, I know.
You've been there.
I twice.
It's true. When you're trying to evacuate something, squatting's the way.
Modern research shows that giving birth in a more upright position can mean shorter labor, less pain, and fewer medical interventions. So there you go. Were you laying down? Were you on your back?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Do you wish you could have been squatting?
No.
It was fine.
I wish to just not think about it.
That's fair.
It was definitely traumatic.
Well, our second kid, after the baby came, I don't know all the right terms of all of this, but the placenta did not exit as it was supposed to.
Yeah.
And there was a
I remember
point
there was a problem.
where the doctor was trying to get it, and I was like, that is not okay, what you're doing there.
I feel like you should get out of there. Get out of there.
What? I know a baby but up to the shoulder?
Oh, boy.
That's a lot.
What is she, a cow?
And then it was like a MASH unit almost. They said, we got to go to surgery. They handed me the baby all cleaned up and wrapped up. And they rolled that bed out, and it went from this noisy, crazy moment
Chaos.
to complete silence, and I'm alone with the kid. And the pictures that I've posted over the years from that day are me alone with the baby going, everyone's gone. It's so weird. I don't trust me.
Yeah.
What are you guys
It was
doing?
your second baby, though, right?
Yeah, it was. And it was fine, but it was very... It was like...
Well, your wife just got rolled out and you don't
to
know
surgery.
why or w's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Surgery? What are you talking about? The baby's out.
But anyway, there's a lot.
It didn't detach because sometimes early detachment is the problem. Now it's not getting oxygen.
In this case, they had to go get it.
Jesus.
And there was that moment, like I said, where I looked at the doctor and was like, I don't
I
want
feel
you
like
to
you're
do that.
violating my woman area.
Right.
That's mine.
In New York City,
Yeah.
a tiny American woodcock
Huh?
has become a star in Bryant Park by performing its cute Why'd you spark right
We
up?
stay at the Bryant Park Hotel. I've walked into the Bryant Park and the holiday fair a zillion times. They
And-
set it up for ice skating.
And what do you think of the American Woodcock dance?
Well, I don't know that I've seen the American Woodcock dance, but it does sound sexy.
In New York City, a tiny American woodcock has become a star in Bryant Park by performing its cute little dance for spectators. People are stopping by after work to check out the bird doing its thing.
What kind of dance could it be
They're
doing?
even making friends with other bird fans while watching the
Aw.
American woodcock do its dance. In a city that rarely pauses, it's cool that one small bird is giving people a reason to connect with nature and each other.
It is crazy that this bird, which is such an unusual looking bird, is being spotted in New York City. A lot of these pictures are of it it looks like on the beach.
Look at this picture here with the people gathered around in Bryant Park.
Yeah,
okay?
look at that. It
And now
kinda
let me
looks
show
like
you
a
the
dove with a long beak on the ground.
Now let me show you the dance
All right, let's
because
see
when
the
you
dance.
see it, okay, let me get the volume off. Nope.
Oh, we could have
There we
it.
go.
I'm sure they put some fun music on there. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. All right.
Oh, that's not the one. Dang it.
It's a POV message to my boss.
It jumped to another thing.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on a
got it.
second. I know where this is. Maddie, do you have the video of the
Yeah, here
bird?
we go.
Because it does
It's
a
going right-
dance.
it's
I
going
watched
right
the
now.
video, and it's very...
Over, hot duck.
That's not it.
Okay, hot duck. That's what they're talking about. Here we go. This is it's so it does like a cha cha cha.
That's
takes
it.
a step and cha cha chas and takes a step and cha cha chas.
Somebody misprogrammed this one because they're not real birds.
What?
What are you talking about?
Birds aren't real. They're just government spies.
Oh,
Someone must have hacked this one as a prank.
is this a popular theory amongst the children?
This isn't a theory. This is the way things are.
This is the woodcock has a you
It's
got
got
it with
like
the
a
cha
weird,
cha
yeah,
cha.
like a weird cha cha, but it's kind of like a Humpty Dumpty.
And it does do a walk. The video I had that just moved on me and left me hanging shows the walk, and it's really cute.
These are brave little birds. There are 1,000 people all gathered around.
Look at it. Oh, there it is.
Well, they live in New York City, so
Take a step.
That's true.
Bounce.
They're used to people.
It's semi-twerking.
Waka, waka.
It's a little
It's
twerkish.
like a weird no hip twerking
If you'd like to know, you can look up the American woodcock.
Yeah. It's just spelled just like it sounds.
Right.
Woodcock. This is a scientific discussion about a bird called a woodcock.
I'll put this video up on the Sarah and Vinnie
please
Facebook
do.
page.
It is really cute.
We had a Bridge the Gap for the ages today.
I think that was an absolutely fantastic
One of our
contest.
better installments.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, in case people
people
haven't
didn't
heard.
hear it.
Okay, you can watch it on our YouTube channel.
I would like to see what people had to say on our text machine, though, at 800-400-3697. Maddie's on the show.
All right, let's see here. Bob from the 925. Please don't perpetuate the bird conspiracy. It's so stupid and too many dumb people believe it.
Well, I'm going to speak my truth as long as they don't take the microphone away from me.
They might after that.
There's a lady down the hall who speaks her truth too about there not being a landing on the moon. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and file that under.
No.
What is this person talking about?
I
These
know-
are completely different topics.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Probably from the same conspiracy farm. 415. When I was in labor, I was offered a squat bar to help me if I wanted to squat. This was at Kaiser in Santa Rosa in 2018.
Oh, that's good to know because if I get to have children one day, I would love to have gravity on my side, but I definitely want to still give birth at a hospital because so many things can go wrong.
Yes, they can.
I don't want to be that woo-woo.
Do you want
about
to try
it.
and do it without any pain meds? You can try it. That's
Probably
what I
not.
said. I was like, oh, let's see.
Yeah.
And then I started screaming for pain meds, and
I've
they brought them
never-
right to me.
Yeah, I've never had any surgery or anything, so I don't think I will.
Christina had the epidural the first time, and she said that was worse for her than the pain of childbirth, the epidural pain.
Ugh.
And so she didn't get it the second time because she didn't like the way that affected her. So I don't know.
Well, it numbs you out. from there down.
I don't know what to say about it. But
Yeah,
was
I have a
interested.
friend who said she didn't do it the second time either because the first time her labor was 20 hours long, and she thought that because she couldn't feel, that was part of the problem.
Oh.
And I have another friend who I just talked to about this. She just had a kid recently. She's like, yes, that's true, but it's worth it to
The
not
epidural.
feel it.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, I would go
You
for
know
that
what?
as well.
And don't believe what they say. You're still going to feel stuff.
Oh, yeah. And I know because my hand became the squeeze hand. As in, I held her hand
right.
and she went,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that doesn't feel good.
Well, I guess I don't need this hand anymore.
Is it true it's smelly when you have a baby?
Everything. It's horrible. It is absolute crazy trauma.
It's
Of all the
smelly.
questions,
It smells. It's a mess. It's like a real mess. And it's
It's the most real life thing of all the things we do in real
It's the most
life.
real life thing. And you know how Bob always says she doesn't use deodorant and she doesn't need it? or anything?
Right.
It was the first time I ever hardcore broke through my deodorant.
And you've been using band roll-on your whole
Yes,
life.
and it's right. It's antiperspirant, whatever. I was like, you're breathing after. I'm like, oh my god, that was awful. Thank God it's over. And then I'm like, I breathe in. Is that me? It was hideous. It's hideous, and your body will never be the same. Enjoy yourself. Okay. What else is happening? Should we take a break? Probably, right? Maybe I've said too much. Benson the Boone tickets right after this. Bum, 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 bum. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Benson Boone tickets. Anybody? Anyone want some Benson Boone tickets?
Yes, please.
Everybody's hands up. Take the code word GOLD, GOLD, to radioalice.com and enter it in there. And you could win tickets for Benson Boone on August 7th at SAP Center. The word is GOLD. Take it to radioalice.com. And then today at 12:05 and again at 5:05, Mason and Jane both have more code words for you. We're all about Benson Boone tickets here at the Alice. This hour's code word is GOLD, courtesy of Golden Voice.
Rip the knob off.
Do it. You can call us or text us, 800-400-3697. That's how to reach us. Or you can email us, go long form, Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com.
We're doing bad advice tomorrow. I can't wait.
No, tomorrow we're doing Bob's Movie Club
And then bad advice.
on Friday.
Wait, the next day?
2 days. I got a crazy one. There's one I'm definitely doing. But in the meantime, if you've got a problem, badadvice973@gmail.com. I suppose if it gets sent to the Sarah and Vinnie one by accident, you could always forward it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I do love Bob's Movie Club, but boy, bad advice.
We're going to get our assignment.
All right.
Wonder
All
what
right.
it will be. She hasn't dropped a single hint about it.
I don't think Vinny's going to be excited about it.
Oh.
You don't know.
Sorry.
There's things I like that you might be
Is it the
surprised
Notebook?
by.
We should do that.
I know.
We
I
shouldn't
love
do
the
that.
Notebook.
We shouldn't do that.
Should we do that?
No, we shouldn't do that.
You haven't seen it?
Of course I haven't seen it. It's right. It's on the list of Dirty Dancing.
Love Actually.
The one I have in mind, I think, is one that's probably not on that list, but you would loop in with those because it's a chick flick.
Oh, I love a chick flick.
I've seen some chick flicks.
My request is if we ever do the Notebook, you have to let the kids watch it with you.
Oh, it's so sad, though.
But 12 years old. That's the time to first watch the Notebook.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
So good.
I mean, I trust you in
I
that
ugly
respect
cried
because
so hard in that movie for so long. My face was swollen up like somebody had just dropped me on my face. It was just...
It's so good. Every time I watch it, I feel a little bit different about it. And
Yeah.
I love that about it.
we went from like Disney stuff, like I'm talking about my oldest, Isla, The Descendants and shows like that. And then we are now round the clock, day after day, Gilmore Girls.
Same.
The whole, however many seasons, how many?
7.
7? Okay, well, it's on repeat. So, and you love it.
That's a
she loves
comfort
it.
show.
So if you say The Notebook is something she'd like,
It is a beautiful story.
I don't need more stuff to make me cry though. Like this
It's-
is,
you
I don't know
will
what happened because
cry.
through most of my life, I didn't cry. Never. In fact, there were things that I would do because I think I needed to cry. So I'd put on sad music or a sad movie hoping it could pull them out of me. And even then it was like, but now they just come flying out all the time. TV commercials.
You'd be a mess.
A Toyota commercial can make me cry now.
I know that some of them are very touching.
I know. I mean, what the?
Well,
So-
because you feel things more deeply. You have more to lose in your life. You know, you just have more love. Like
I don't
that's
know.
it's a product of loving, of making yourself vulnerable enough to give of yourself to others. I used to laugh at my dad. He would cry all the time. He'd cry watching ice skating, and I was like, it's just so beautiful. They've worked so hard.
My kids will reach up and touch my face.
Yep, he's crying again.
I
Am I
always made fun of
imagining
my
that?
mom.
Get off me!
She's like, you'll understand one day. So beautiful. The circle of life.
All right.
All right, should we do some stories?
Wait, she's going to tell us our assignment.
Oh, no, that's tomorrow.
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 But this was a good combo. I like
That was a good
Everything
one.
with the waiting. Ah!
The Hot 100, that's the Billboard Hot 100, the top songs in the country at this moment. That has the usual suspects are on there, but proving that you can say basically any awful thing and do horrible things and be a little just out of whack. People will still listen to you. Kanye's new album, Bully, is all over the Hot 100. However, it's clearly not where it used to be because it's the top song is a song called Father that features Travis Scott, and that debuted at number 21. But there are, so I scrolled down through it, and there are tons of new Kanye songs, or Yay, I guess, whatever, songs on there. So your top 10 looks really familiar. Choose in Texas. Ella Langley is number 1. There's a BTS song on here that it's the one that debuted in first place last week, and this week it's number 2.
It's already
Swim.
dropping?
Yeah. Well, it shot to number 1, and now swim.
Who is this?
BTS.
Yes.
Oh.
I've watched the lyric video to this, and just dumb.
You're a boy band guy,
I like
though.
well, all boy band lyrics are kind of dumb, I guess. It's just wacky.
Yeah, this is not for me, clearly, but enjoy if it's for you. Man I Need is number 3. That's Olivia Dean. And her So Easy to Fall in Love with Me is at number 6. So she's got
right.
2 in the top 10 right there. It is easy to fall in love with her.
She is right.
At number 4, it's Bruno Mars, I Just Might. Ordinary Alex Warren is still the number 5 song. It is still firmly in the top 10. It's been on the charts 59 weeks. Golden has fallen to number 7. That's been on for 41 weeks. Stateside, that's Pink Pantheress with Zara Larson. And that's number 8. Turn that up.
When I hit the stage, I've been touring stateside, kissing my Swedish boy over FaceTime. Oh no.
This isn't for me.
Me either. Fate of
I
Ophelia,
like it.
Fate of Ophelia is number 9. That's Taylor Swift. Folded Kehlani is number 10. And then I scrolled down, which is how I wound up finding the Kanye West thing. And I saw at number 11 a song called by an artist named Ray, R-A-Y-E. And the title of it is "Where Is My Husband?"
It's awesome. I listened to it
So
a couple times this
I go,
morning.
will you listen to that and see what that is? Funny title.
Where is my husband?
Where is my husband?
This is Ray.
Where the hell's my husband? When it's taking him so long to find me?
So
It's awesome.
I love this.
Yes. And she's just awesome in the video.
This is
Very
reminding
cute.
me of a Christina Aguilera song now. This drum
Oh,
part.
yeah.
What is it? Ain't No Other Man?
Yeah.
Nice. I can't believe you already
It's got a
you know
similar
this.
beat, doesn't it?
It does.
It's big on TikTok.
Oh, well, that'll do it. It's called "Where's My Husband?"
Well, I didn't see it from the I'm still single wanting to find my husband. I saw it from where is that dirt bag?
Yeah.
So
That was
that's
my husband. Oh, Sam's back with our
Oh my
champion.
gosh. He's still wearing the cape.
Of course he is. He's a champion.
it should be
All right, there you go. That's his
fun,
little-
Ray.
Yeah.
You say. All right.
I don't know if we're gonna wind up playing that on Alice, but it is fun. Kanye West, speaking of him, a couple things about him. He's been barred from entering the UK, and they have in fact canceled the entire music festival that he was supposed to be playing at. And they are saying because he's an anti-Semite, we're not letting him come into the country.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I feel like that should be the way we react to people who act like that.
Yeah. No. Nope. Just no. It's funny though, that's gonna be harder for us to get rid of him now because no one else is gonna we're gonna have to throw him in the ocean.
Wasn't there, was it last week or this week? I think I pulled this. Jonah Hill said he cured Kanye of his anti-Semitism, but he's the reason he's not anti-Semitic anymore.
Jonah Hill said? I didn't hear
Jonah
this
Hill?
story.
I believe it was Jonah Hill. I'll look it up.
By the way, Jonah Hill's been replaced by Phona Phil. He doesn't look anything like himself anymore.
He is 1/3 of himself.
Oh.
And his
And
face looks fake.
giant beard, really piercing kooky eyes.
Silky smooth skin.
Yeah. Like he's been buffed up.
Well,
I mean by a buffing machine. Not like buff, Joseph Baena style.
Yeah,
Arnold
Jonah Hill
Schwarzenegger.
says that he's the reason he likes Jews again. So,
Also,
good job, Jonah.
He's mentally ill and it was off his meds, obviously. And good. You know what? Good job caring about other people. That's great. That we're talking about somebody who does need some care. So wonderful. Coachella this weekend.
It's
next
this weekend. Are you going to that?
No.
Why not?
Because her husband is lame.
Well, he's fine.
You probably
sad.
you could get get a one of those wheelchair things where or a cart. They'll take them all around.
Fill the freezer with some frozen dinners and be on your way.
I know.
How's he going to get to the kitchen for the frozen dinners?
He can crawl.
I know.
I'm a
Wow.
Susan fan,
Behind
but
him.
listen, I'll tell you something. I would be bummed if you wanted to go do something and you were like, I better not. I'd be like, go, please. I'll work it out. It's fine.
I'm trying to be a good wife or whatever.
Did you have tickets? You had tickets, right?
No, I didn't have tickets.
Oh, I could have sworn you did. Okay.
Well, they've announced the set times for Coachella, and Jack White's been added as a surprise last minute.
So cool.
I know, it's fun.
That's a dude who puts on a show.
Yeah.
I saw Sabrina says this is her most ambitious.
Yeah. Hold on. I have her quote. It's
I saw her last time
said-
she was at Coachella.
Oh, you did?
Hmm. She wasn't a headliner though.
Well, when was it? A couple years back?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah. I really feel like it's been the last maybe 2 years that she really exploded. Her quote is, it's the most ambitious show I've ever done. We started this process 7 months ago. It will be very special. I've seen some of her very special performances, and she is hot.
She's racy, but she's also in her mid-20s
Somebody
or
needs
whatever.
to kick me off the school board right now.
Because she's grown. She can do that stuff.
She is fully grown, yeah. And she's actually selling that. I mean, I've seen the cover of the most recent album. I'm like, oh, well, she knows what that is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't come off weird. Like one of the things that I think it's just pop star nonsense. But
Nonsense.
Yeah, Britney Spears. Well, yeah, like being on her knees and being held by it. Like that's okay. You're just being racy. I get it. Britney Spears, wasn't she underage when she was doing her stuff, or was she of age?
I thought she was like 17 when she had that first hit. But listen, Britney Spears had plenty of opportunities to be objectified before that point. Like she's been on shows and been paraded out for years. She was a Star Search person. She was a Mickey Mouse Club person. You know, and a lot of those kids complain about how they were treated on those shows.
She was 16 when she recorded Baby One More Time and 15 when she signed to Jive Records.
When I first worked with Icky, he was like, that girl was, I had a poster of her on my wall, and I was laughing because I thought.
Is he a little younger than her or a little older?
Well, how old is she now? I don't know.
40? 39, 40?
He's a little older then. He's
44.
a little bit older.
She's 44.
She's 44?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's maybe
probably
a little
right
bit
there.
younger than her, right?
Either way, I just thought it was weird that he had pictures of her in that little skirt. Oh, you didn't know? No, of course I didn't know.
Yeah, and she looks like a 15-year-old.
That's
in
what
those
I'm
pictures.
saying. Like it does talk about inappropriate.
Yeah. Well, that's what people like to talk about.
At least what's
so
her
maybe I
bucket
will.
is of age, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. So let's see. Jack White. There's really nothing more to report there except that he's going to be playing. And there is a stream too that you can check out if you're like, oh, I really wish I could see Jack White, or I really wish I could see Sabrina Carpenter. You can.
That is one of the coolest parts about Coachella and why they are still on the cutting edge of the music industries, because they do those live streams so everyone can watch.
Well, and doesn't this start a string? First they do 2 Coachellas, and then there's Stagecoach right after, right?
Yep.
So like that Coachella Valley for about a month or more is the big hot spot, and
so
then they
people
spend
will
the
rent,
year recovering.
right, yeah.
Like, yikes.
And did you said that Coachella is really close to Palm Springs? Like that's where people will rent stuff.
Yeah,
and
it's the desert for sure.
And this is the time of year to be there, I guess, right? It's not
It's not as hot. What were you going to say, though? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Well, no, I think that's what I was going to say, was that we just did a story about like the Frank Sinatra house in Palm Springs, and which was, by the way, something like $20,000 for 3 nights. But I'll bet you that people will either go to a friend's house there. A lot of people in SoCal especially seem to have places in Palm Springs. I knew a few people who's like, mom and dad had a place in Palm Springs and they'd be going out there. But I'm sure the Airbnbs are just going mad. And if you can get one of those for a month and go to all these festivals, if
What
that's
I
your thing.
knew of Palm Springs when I lived in Southern California was it was a place for old people. And then later I found out it was a gay mecca. And I went, well, that's a very big change from the blue hairs to
the feather-wearing awesomeness.
gay nightclubs.
Those.
Right. And now this is these shows. This is the big deal.
Yeah, I think Coachella is great for that area. I'm sure it like wakes it up and makes all the cool kids want to go.
They're saying the average Airbnb price during a weekend at Coachella is between $3,000 and $6,000.
Yikes. Well, you split
And if
that
you're
between you
closer,
and your 10 friends.
It could be $1,900 a night.
And if you own the place, half of that will go to fixing the place that they just
Afterward,
ruined.
right.
But, you know.
And paying your taxes.
Right.
Anyway, there you go, Coachella.
I heard a rumor that Taylor Swift might be there to watch Sabrina's set.
Yeah, I mean, she's not listed as a performer,
No.
but she loves live music, and she's, she goes to stuff. She's that girl in the audience. Whenever you see her and she's not on the stage, she is singing along. Does not matter what genre it is, what song it is. She knows the words to every song. Always accurately mouthing along to whatever's playing on the stage.
That's my girl.
She's amazing. How does she do it?
She's just the best.
She really is.
Are you kidding me?
The one other thing I wanted to mention real quick, if you're interested in this, a lot of people really love the Stern Grove. They do a concert series every year. And this year, the lineup, it's not everything for everyone, but Violent Femmes are playing, Patti LaBelle, Public Enemy, Al Green. There's a whole long list. And what they do these are free tickets. You just have to win them in a lottery, claim them. However, you can buy tickets for this. You buy a table and it's $200 a seat. So I think you can buy a table for you and 10 friends for $2,000 if you wanted to do it. So go to, I'm looking at the SFist, like SFist.
I can throw it up on the Facebook.
Yeah, put it on the Facebook page. It's a great idea because then people can, there's all kinds of information about it. And there were actually bunch of cool stuff here. Let me see. There were some other ones too. Suki Waterhouse is on here. Isn't that Robert Pattinson?
Yes, his wife.
Okay. Yeah, Public Enemy. Japanese Breakfast, which a friend of mine is like went to London to go see them, and then they came here and played at like some little club.
What genre are they?
I think they're like a punky rock, and they're a girl band. I think.
Oh,
If
cool.
it's the people I'm thinking of. But there's a few. Looks like there's a little something for everyone. Like the SF Symphony with Bella Fleck is playing. Like it's.
Do you know Bella Fleck?
I don't. But isn't that the guitar guy?
No,
Bella's
he is
banjo jazz.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Banjo jazz.
It's awesome, and Future Man is his drummer, and it's one of my favorite things. I actually saw Bela Fleck with the Violent Femmes and Joni Mitchell on a show once. It was amazing.
Yeah, so it's certainly a wide variety of people who are going to be performing at this thing. Stern Grove 2026 lineup has been announced, and we put the link up at the Sarah Vinnie Facebook page.
They also do this thing. The tickets are free lottery, which you mentioned, but they also do this thing where they will set up a stand the day before or the week before somewhere in the city.
Oh.
And if you find it, you can they're handing out free tickets.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder if because they do it lottery style, and you have to, I want to say you have to enter the lottery 6 weeks before the actual show, because that gives them time to select people to win the lottery and figure out if they're taking the tickets or not. So May 3rd is the first time you can enter the lottery for the show that's on June 12th.
What's the name of this show again?
The Stern Grove series.
Okay.
And it's right in San Francisco. It's down, where is it? Like kind of down along 19th Street, isn't it?
I've never been.
It's at the Sigmund Stern Recreation Cove.
Cove?
It's on Sloat Boulevard.
Okay, Sloat.
Sorry.
Is it?
I don't know.
SLOAT?
Yeah.
Sloat.
Well, you live in the city. I'm just taking your word for it.
Yeah, but I don't drive.
That's true. That is true. Okay, I'm completely out of time. What do you got, Ben?
Let's see here. Disney has a big announcement and more after these.
Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. That song is a banger. Opalite. Little Taylor Swift action. On Hump Day. You can
I
watch.
like that one. That one's pretty
I know,
good.
that's a really good
I
one.
can't really,
Love.
the 22 song's a little young for like a.
What?
It's
I don't
hard.
know about you.
It's-
I'm feeling 22. It's a good one.
is it?
Yeah.
All right.
What about the Fate of Ophelia? Do you like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too. It's good. I like Lover. Watch video clips from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show, like our Bridge the Gap session today. We played the game today, and it was
Good one.
maybe the best game we've played so far. Like, it was really fun. It was very competitive. There was a pull ahead. There was a comeback. There was a tiebreaker.
2 tiebreakers.
Before it even started, off air, just talking to
Mark Willard.
to Willard from Willard and Dibs, as he was talking about how he's married but lives in his own house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I do understand it's just one of those things in California, in the Bay Area specific, where you might find yourself going, we can't sell this, and we can't all fit in that.
Mm.
We're just going to have to do it this way.
We'll just see each other on the weekends. He's like, he goes, I'm still dating my wife, basically.
It's
It's weird.
Then he
but
mentioned his snoring, though, and I do know that feeling where I can see if he snores,
Yep.
I can see his wife's in no rush to try and get through that on a nightly basis.
And their kids are getting to an age. Both of their kids are like teenagers, and I think the youngest is 12. And they'll get up and out of the house, and they'll be off to college, and they'll all be off doing their life, and then they can pick which house they would. And when
Wow.
their kids come home, they can stay in the one house, and they can be in the other house. It'd be fantastic.
Right now, there's the trend is towards them moving back after school. Not,
No.
No,
You
that's
just-
the
You have
trend.
to say no. I just didn't say no. That was my problem. Anyway, you can watch clips. This has nothing to do with it. We're just really.
Bridge the Gap from today is up on YouTube
It's a
right
good
now.
one.
Oh, that's perfect.
Alice at 97.3.
And remember to smash that subscribe button over on our YouTube channel.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by tickets for the Napa Valley Wine Train. Every morning this week, listen at 8:05 a.m. for the cue to call 800-400-3697. Caller 9 wins a pair of tickets to the Napa Valley Wine Train Gourmet Express lunch or dinner. Your choice, courtesy of the Napa Valley Wine Train.
Oh, that sounds so great. I'm like, I feel like I'm having like a thirst for a train.
We
I
should
just want
do
to
it.
get on a train.
Something
Yeah.
tells me they'd be happy to have you.
You think?
I think so.
I should do it.
Don't go without me, please. I've been
Okay.
dying to go on that train.
Let's do it. Let's go.
I would love to do
oh my
that.
God.
Mostly
Let's take
sunny.
listeners. That'd be great. We can figure it out. Talk to the promotions people. I'm sure they'll work it all out for us. Danae! Back to you, Vinny.
Mostly sunny, high of 80 today, depending on where you're at, with rain, thunder, and lightning possible tomorrow through Sunday.
No me gusta.
Depending on where you're at, you'll have to keep an eye on that, but we do have a storm moving through the area.
I'm sick of dragging my outdoor cushions in. Arr.
Then don't.
I can't just let them get all moldy.
First story is about Disneyland.
Okay.
I understand, and I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've been, only a couple years, but Disneyland is banning
oh.
Gen Z's favorite accessory from their top rides.
I bet it's the selfie stick.
Nope,
Oh. An accessory that they're banning.
Ears?
it's not the Mickey ears. It's the Stanley Cup.
Oh.
That's
still their favorite accessory?
Well, we all walk around, but they're not just blaming Stanley. They're talking about the water bottles that everyone carries around. Disney's banning the reusable water bottles from top rides because they have been slipping out of people's hands. And say you're on the Incredicoaster doing 55 miles per hour, it can cause major problems.
Yeah. Don't they usually have some kind of cubby where you can stick your loose items
And that's what
and
has to
retrieve
happen.
them after?
So but they're even mentioning now, let's see, one of the rides, they say they won't start it if you have your smartphone in your hand or anywhere visible.
Oh. You
So
gotta
if
put
you
that
want to
away.
try and live stream your ride on, and this is just, they say Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. They say if one of these phones falls out of your hand onto the ride, it shuts the ride down for hours.
Oh.
And that's the part of the problem with the water bottles. When they drop one, they have to shut the ride. They've got to go. So they're saying this is not acceptable. They've got to, so they now have a spot where you can stash your water bottle so that you can go on the ride.
Yeah, and I get that people are going to try and sneak that on. They should be in big trouble, thrown out of the park.
The technology on what seems like a little whimsical cartoon romp, the Mickey and Minnie ride, is actually the tech behind it. It's no joke. It's sensitive to debris. And if you were to drop your phone, the trackless vehicles are absolutely shut down for hours.
Oh, my God.
So Disney is not picking on you in particular. They're telling everyone.
Yeah.
You can't have your water bottle on the Incredicoaster, and you can't pull your phone out either.
People do feel attacked, though.
Well,
What? I can't bring but I'm special. Why can't I bring my stuff on? Everybody else can leave their stuff, but I got my stuff. I need my stuff.
take your stuff
And stuff it in that cubby over there.
or go home.
Yeah.
Like you can be,
Or don't
you can
go on
do
the ride.
anything you want when you're home.
That's true.
In
As
your
long as
house,
your mommy lets you.
right. Future faking is the manipulative dating trend replacing gaslighting, and it's everywhere. I love
Future
this stuff.
faking.
Future faking preys on hope and desire. So where's my husband?
Oh.
What's the question?
Where the hell's my husband?
Is that song?
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell's my husband?
Where is my husband is the name of the song. But she does say, where the hell is my husband?
What's taking him so
It's
long?
taken him so long to find me.
This story starts with, last year I was briefly convinced I'd found the one.
Oh.
The funny part is I didn't even really believe in the one.
Oh.
Everybody says that. I wasn't the type to dream about weddings or obsess over soulmates. This wasn't a case of freak matching or grim keeping.
What?
That's part of the reason I did this story is do you know freak matching?
No. Oh, well, I think actually it's probably derived from the Family Stone, where what's his name says to
What's
Sarah
her
Jessica
name?
Parker.
Yeah.
No, what's Owen Wilson's brother?
It's
Luke
Luke
Wilson.
Luke Wilson says to Sarah Jessica Parker, you got to let your freak flag fly.
so freak matching is probably we both are freaky in the same way.
Yeah, match my freak.
Match my freak is a Gen Z dating trend, meaning if you finding someone who shares, accepts, and embraces your specific quirks, unconventional habits, or niche interests.
All right, and what was the other one? Grim reaping?
Grim keeping is another Gen Z dating trend. Boy, for the people who don't like names and titles, they come
have
up
a
with
lot
new
of them.
ones all the time. It's a dating trend where couples bond by sharing mutual dislikes. Grim keeping is about the irritations or pet peeves, often focusing on negative, petty, or cynical perspectives to build intimacy.
I like it.
I actually do kind of like that.
That's what I want.
I like when I tell John something I don't like, I really need him to not like it also, and then we can commiserate about it.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad to know the term. I'm going to put that
Yeah.
in a
What
What was the
profile.
term?
Grim
keeping.
keeping.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
I love it.
I like it.
You love it?
It's just what
Yeah.
we do, you know? It's like when he bitches about something and I'm like, yeah, you're right about that. Tell me more.
I
Complain
usually
about it.
bond over a date because of stuff like that. Like, oh, isn't that annoying? Oh, it is annoying. Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
The basis of every healthy relationship.
Yeah.
I'm
we
sure.
hate the same things.
I don't like to hate stuff.
I
Doesn't feel good.
like hating stuff. I like liking stuff too. I mean, that's freak matching and grim keeping, which is kind of like
True.
all of it works together. We match up in so many ways.
Future faking is that person that's telling you, trying to create immediate emotional intimacy, telling you the things that you want, you also want. I can't wait to have a big family. Oh, you're going to make such a good mom. Oh, I can't wait. Meanwhile, you are just manipulating that person to do all the stuff. And then you, of course, don't follow through.
Yeah. And then you're like, well, I guess I'm going to have that future with someone else. Bye.
Future faking is surprisingly common and in many ways even sneakier than gaslighting. Unlike the overt lies or obvious manipulation, it preys on hopes and desires. People are drawn in by a vision of a life together, only to realize these promises were never meant to be kept. They just wanted to get the stuff without having to pay for the stuff.
I've heard that more as love bombing.
Yeah. Right. That they've almost force you into love with them and then they just disappear. They just disappear.
Girls, they're the worst. How could they do that to us?
Boys, ew. Girls, ew.
800-400-3697 is our text number, and Maddie's going to wrap up the text for the day right here.
415, bringing it all together. Sounds like Ryan Seacrest is looking for a fellow Grimkeeper to date. Yeah.
Oh.
And then 925.
Those people who put milk in their coffee.
OMG, I'm listening to Vinny talk about what's being banned at Disneyland, and when he said Stanley Cup, my mind went to hockey, and I thought, who the heck is carrying around a fake Stanley Cup at Disneyland?
What are you doing now that you won the Stanley Cup? I'm going to Disneyland.
Right.
And then finally, a little weather update from the 925. I live in St. Helena, and I left my house at 8:45, and it was pouring down rain, and it rained all the way through Napa, so the rain is starting to fall
No.
in the North Bay.
Oh, wow.
It's coming.
Look at that. You know, I have to make an admission here. I just pulled up my how old is that guy sheet, because every day I get the birthdays and the what things that happened that day, and I didn't update it.
Oh,
I don't know. I know. So I'm looking at this for the first time. I don't think I can offer you. I think I might have to give you yesterday's birthdays.
What?
Yeah. So, too bad for you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll fix it in post.
Or not. Or we'll just say,
It
these are
doesn't
all
matter.
people who had birthdays yesterday. We'll live. Bob, you're first. How old's Jackie?
69.
Jackie Chan, 69, she says.
Oh, that might
work out for
I
her.
think he's a little older than that.
Benny?
79.
79.
70.
70. He is 72. That's a point for Maddie.
Dang it, Maddie.
That's okay. You won this morning, so you get you won the Bridge the Gap, so I'm giving you a point. So you're on the board already.
Oh, thanks.
Deal with it. How about this one? Russell Crowe. How old's that guy? How old's Russell Crowe? Benny, you're first. How old's Russell Crowe?
He was great in the movie I just watched him in.
The movie. Benton v. Boone.
No. It was the one about the World War II.
Oh.
Nuremberg?
Nuremberg.
Yeah,
He's great in it.
Very good.
I'm going to say he is 69.
69. I think, Maddie.
I'll go 68.
67.
He's 62. Russell Crowe is 62 years old. That's a point for Bob.
Bob.
How old is John Oates of Hall & Oates fame? Sarah Smile.
Daryl is never, ever getting back together with that guy.
Ever. John Oates. How old is that guy of Hall & Oates fame?
71.
71, says Maddie.
80.
80.
It's hard to tell because he's had a lot of work done on that face, but I'm going to say he's got to be 75.
75, you say you are 3 away. Bob is only 2 away. That's a point for Bob. 78 is the correct answer. How about former governor of California, Jerry Brown? How old's Jerry Brown? Bob,
Jerry Brown's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? I meant to tell you this.
Oh?
The other day, I'm walking to the bathroom right here in this building.
Yeah.
And I see former Mayor Willie Brown leaving KCBS and walking into, I don't know how old he is now, but
he just turned 90, I believe.
He's by himself, dressed better than any person.
Very natty dresser.
Like anywhere. And I just thought, oh my God, he's still keeping it up. He keeps a schedule up and comes in here, and he keeps up the outfits.
He is friends with one of the reporters over there, Phil, whose name now escapes me.
They have him on every week.
They must
Yeah,
be.
they
because
do.
That's where
they're
he's been.
they're
but-
pals, and I see them walking around together from time to time.
But his birthday was recently because they had a birthday cake for him because I was
Aw.
like, what's going on with the cake?
He's
Can
still
I get
getting
some of that?
around, and he's by himself, and he's dressed like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, the other
No, Jerry Brown,
Brown.
former governor of California. How old is he? Bob, you're first.
85.
85.
84.
84.
83.
He's 88. That's another point for Bob, and that's going to do it. And you guys can't catch her.
It's crazy.
By a
I'm not
score
even paying attention.
of 4-1 to nothing. What's her name?
my name? My
Her name's Bob.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right, Bob. Goodbye. Keep it here on Alice All Day. We have your chance to win Benson Boone tickets, 12:05 and 5:05 with Mason and Jane. Tomorrow, make sure you're here at 6 a.m. We're going to get our assignment for Bob's Movie Club. We also have another chance at the Napa Valley Wine Train tickets. And if you missed Bridge the Gap today, it was epic. And you can find it on our YouTube page. Did you say it's also on our Instagram? Because it's on our YouTube page. The whole clip is on there.
Yeah, it's on our YouTube, and I'll share a link of it to our Instagram.
Perfect. Have a great day. Enjoy Survivor tonight for those of you who can stay up past 7:30. And we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Thank you.